Greetings, brothers and sisters, and a very warm welcome to you and yours. Thank you for staying up, those of you who would normally be sleeping, and those of you who are busy doing night chores. I'm your brother, Majesty, and of course, I'm here with my studio engineer, whose name just happened to be Jacob, giving you the impeccable truth as it has always been told by the executive elders, the mystics among the Moors, with an insight to help us see clearly through seemingly closed windows, and the clarity to walk without a shadow of a doubt right through seemingly closed doors. My dear family, it is important to note that you're listening to none other than the Supreme Sound, the Big 94, Radio Jamaica, the only logical reason for broadcasting. Tonight we pray you'll enjoy our show, whether you are feasting, or fasting. So call in. Get a personal insight that is, of course, enlightening. Develop your insight with and through our radio institution. Expand your mind. Take a quantum leap in time. It is important to note, though, that the views expressed here on our show, Wisdom Unveiling, are not necessarily the views of Radio Jamaica. Let me make that clear. In any case, though, you can get us tonight at these numbers: 876-926-2178, 876-926-8631, and 876-926-7615. Now, for the sake of people who drop to sleep really quickly, let's get right to the matter tonight. Brothers and sisters, as you really ought to know, and as I conclude that you all know, we are at the very beginning of a new year, 2023, the year of the rabbit. 2 weeks ago, we explained or highlighted how the different houses of people from an Afrocentric perspective, that is, people belonging to each year of the 12-year cycle, would fare this year. How the Abasi people, or according to the Chinese astrology, the rat people, or the Bandele or ox people, or the Chike or tiger people, or the Daudi or rabbit people, or the Ihioze or dragon people, or the Fadil or snake people, or the Gamba or horse people, or the Hakizimana or sheep people, or the Ibrahim or monkey people, or the Jabari or rooster people, or the Kamau or dog people, or the Lesimba or boar people would fare this year. But tonight we shall highlight the more familiar arcana, the minor arcana, which deals with your birth sign, and by extension, your African tribe. This is another half of your spiritual identification, and it is very real indeed. What tribe are you from? That, my friend, is worth an answer. Are you a Leo born, or Aries, or Scorpio? If so, what is your classical African tribe? Where in Africa could you visit to regain your ancestral connection? Where should you visit if given the opportunity to choose? Which tribe should you identify with? If an African in Africa could say what tribe he belonged to, why should an African outside of Africa be tribeless? Necessity is the mother of invention. Hence, we have given you African astrology. Use this key to literally enter the lion. Return home spiritually, safely, through this astrological door. Assume your ultimate identity and know yourself. You are not a slave anymore, so why not? It is your right. It is more than a constitutional right. It is your spiritual heritage. Indeed, it is wisdom unveiling. The big question is, how do we get rid of the ballistic of fear? The ballistic of fear can only be gotten rid of when we know who it is we're shooting or shooting at. You see, when you know who your brother is, then you know he is your brother. If you don't know who he is, you don't know he's your brother. You think he's a stranger. You think he's the enemy. So, maybe you just see him as just another dog and you kill the dog. Right? He sees you as just another dog, so he shoot the dog. Right? But his dog, they're calling each other. They're certainly not calling each other brother. And it's all because, this whole ballistic affair is all because most people don't know themselves. Hence, they don't know the other person. So they don't know who they're dealing with. They don't know who they're having sex with. They don't know who they are producing as children. Worse yet, they don't know that they don't know, so they don't seek to know. Hence, ballistic affair. Anyway, are you Aries? Are you Taurus? Are you a Gemini? And if so, how will things be for you, roughly, this year? Well, listen to this. Grab a pen, grab a paper, take a seat. You're in class. This is the University of Wisdom. So, pull a chair. Aries. If Europe call you Aries, we call you Ashanti. March 21 to April 19. The Ashanti tribe is found in Ghana. Apparently, Ghana is one of the places that they stole our people from. Many, many Jamaicans, if you look at them, you see the exact physiognomy as the people of Ghana. The Ashanti people, or Aries, are compatible with the Yoruba people, the Judah people, Kikuyu, and Wolof. In other words, you could get married to any of these and it may actually work well because you're compatible, at least from this particular angle. Again, Ashanti is compatible with Yoruba, Judah, Kikuyu, and Wolof. You want to know who those people are? Grab your pen. You now know that Ashanti is Aries. Write that down. Anyway, the elements at play or at work here this year are fire and negative water. Now let me explain. 2023 is ruled by negative water, and Aries is ruled by fire. Now, when positive water, which is a limited amount of water, meets fire, all is well. We imagine cooking. However, when fire meets negative water, which is either seawater or an unlimited amount of fresh water, these elements tend to counteract each other. Why would anyone cook with seawater or put too much water in the pot? And most importantly, who could eat such food? Also, if there's a great snowstorm or a devastating flood, fire would fail to exist and we would all be cold and wet, and certainly the destruction would be unbearable. Therefore, if you are born Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, all fire signs, and find yourself in a year ruled by negative water, it is important for you to be extra careful in such a year. Take nothing for granted. Avoid illegal activity. overeating, overdrinking, reckless habits, etc. 2023 is a year of the rabbit, usually a really relaxed and cool year. But negative water cannot be trusted, so be careful. Prayer and fasting would certainly help. Anyway, by mid-year, you'll be doing well financially. Just take care of your health. Aries or Ashanti people should focus on consistent daily exercise and avoid arguments of all kinds. Alcoholic drinks may do great damage to your liver this year. Still, you should expect a very prosperous year indeed. As the year of Dowdy or the rabbit basically brings prosperity to all. Now, are you a Taurus person? Write this down. If you're a Taurus, you're really Mandingo. Mandingo. Where's the Mandingo people from? Hey, most countries in Africa have Mandingo people. Mandingos like the Big Brother tribe. They're all over the place. Too many countries have Mandingo to mention where they're from. But if you're a Mandingo person or Taurus person, you are compatible with Zulu, Fulani, another Mandingo, like a person born your same sign, Ibu, Maasai, and Bole. The elements at work, though, for you this year is earth and negative water. The element earth rules Taurus, and negative water rules this year. You need to avoid a spiritual disaster in your life now. When negative water meets earth, we picture a situation where there may be heavy rain and too much water, where the earth becomes saturated and muddy and soggy, with landslides and flooding, and of course, followed by other disasters. So if you are Taurus or Mandingo, be extra careful this year. It is a horrible time to cheat on your lover or to interfere with another person's spouse. It may blow up in your face, my friend. You may be exposed in a dangerous and scandalous situation indeed. Taurus represents the biblical Reuben who has sex with his father's wife and got exposed and cursed. So, live clean this year, please. Don't say you have not been warned. It is important to note that out of negative water, which we call the sea, the dry land with mountains arose millions of years ago. The land seldom slide back into the sea, and unless there's an earthquake and subsequent tsunami, the sea keeps her boundary and leaves the land in its place. So, know your place. People will forgive a tsunami, no matter how much people it kills, but a person may never forgive you for moral injustice. Anyway, this year, promise yourself to be a productive person, because this year promises you to be a productive year for you if you are a Taurus or Mandingo woman or man. Be as disciplined and productive as you can. By mid-year, a large comet will pass through the constellation of Taurus. This particular comet is a significant one. Earth has not seen this comet for at least 500 years. And yes, it will have an effect on all Taurus people, although astronomers are unsure of its actual effect. We just have to wait and see. Do some fasting this year, because overeating this year may be dangerous. It could make you sick, bring on diabetes and high blood pressure, or obesity and water retention. You know, a comet passing through any one of the 12 constellations is dangerous because it affects adversely the people born in that particular constellation. Many years ago, a comet passed through the constellation Virgo. And the journal Science published a document saying that a vast number of Virgo people develop cataracts and other sicknesses of the eyes in many countries on earth that year. Many of those sicknesses actually went away sometime later, which was also very surprising. Anyway, this is a good time to buy real estate. If you are able to buy a piece of property, don't wait. Behave yourself with moderate indulgence and self-restraint, and 2023 for you will turn out great. It is now 12:20 in Jamaica. Are you a Gemini person? Gemini is a tribe of Yoruba, May 21 to June 21. You know, you're actually compatible with the tribe people of Shona, Ashanti, Yoruba, Judah, Wolof, and Kikuyu. Yoruba is a tribe based in Nigeria, and trust me, there's hardly anywhere on earth that have as much people as Nigeria. So you know, a big batch of our people were stolen from Nigeria. Now, the element for Gemini is air, and the element ruling 2023 this year is water. However, 2022 was ruled by positive water, but 2023 is ruled by negative water. When air is mixed with negative water, we imagine storms at sea. Many ships have been lost at sea because of stormy weather, namely high winds and huge tidal waves. It is important to note that Gemini is ruled by twins. The Bible lists those twins as Simeon, the hot-tempered warrior, and his brother Levi, the priest. Imagine taking a voyage on a ship that have two captains, one who attracts hurricanes and the other who is cool, calm, and collective, someone whose stewardship would lead the ship to calm seas. And you have to choose which captain you would prefer to sail this ship without making the other captain feel rejected. What a balancing act. The only thing you could do is control your emotions. If you fail to do so, your voyage through 2023 will be very uncomfortable. Avoid raising your voice at anyone. Avoid unfair judgment on every level. The good news is that by November, you will find land in sight, which means there will be a good degree of success in your business ventures. However, please stay with Levi the priest. Pray daily at your prayer time and face your direction of power, and you surely get a glimpse of what Almighty God could do for you. Hey, is your sign Cancer? Hey, Cancer is the tribe of Fulani, June 22 to July 21. It is a tribe you find in Kenya. And of course, you're compatible with Zulu, Mandingo, Fulani, Igbo, Maasai, and Bale. The elements involved this year for you is water and negative water. The element for Cancer is water. The element that rules 2023 is also water, but negative water. Negative water is unbearable water. Who could bear to cook with seawater? Who could cook a proper meal or even take a peaceful bath with an over-excessive amount of fresh water? Remember that too much of a good thing brings a negative experience, because it turned out to be a bad thing. You know that with time and experience, you could handle most things, but what would you do if you are suddenly given a tank with 50% seawater and 50% fresh water to cook, bathe, and water your plants daily? How could you handle something like that without divine intervention? The challenges you would face this year may place you between a rock and a very hard place. but you will overcome by October. Fear not, for God will not give you more than you can bear. This is a year in which you will be tested both in your love life and your career. And the worst thing you could do at this time is to show fear. Hey, are you a Leo person? Leo, my friend, is the tribe of Judah, July 22 to August 21. You are compatible with Shona, Ashanti, Yoruba, Judah, Wolof, and Kikuyu. If you want to connect with the Leo spirit, you have to travel to Ethiopia. That is the house of Judah, the emperor, and every emperor of Ethiopia, for that matter. It is important to note that Leo is ruled by fire and 2023 is ruled by water. And because fire and water are opposing forces, you should not expect everything to go smoothly. On top of that, the water this year is negative water, which is a much greater challenge. Last year you had fire and positive water, which is great for cooking. Positive water is spring water, fresh water, and it speaks of a positive amount of such water, which was excellent for domestic living. But fire and negative water is a different ball game. Negative water means a negative amount of fresh water, which is either insufficient or too much water. Negative water is also seawater, which can't be helpful for cooking nor watering your plants. So this year will be a challenge indeed. Fire mixed with negative water reminds us of an undersea volcano. It is a danger that most people may never see, but it is the most dangerous of volcanoes. No amount of water could put out the fire in an undersea volcano. Therefore, in a year like this one, all fire sign people will be tested to the maximum, and Leo is the chief of all fire signs. The good news is that this is the year of Dowdy, the rabbit, the most peaceful and diplomatic of the 12 types of people, and therefore, on one hand, things will be predictable and cool, and on the other hand, you should expect to be tested. Watch your words. Mind your temper. This year will bring an undersea volcanic eruption somewhere on planet Earth, and it will have an effect on people of the fire element and people of the water element and also people of the earth element as well. Hopefully, it will not occur at full moon, because if that happens, there will no doubt be an earthquake and a possible tsunami. So if you are a Leo, Judah, you have a responsibility. Being from the biblical tribe of Judah, and you know in the Bible it is written, in Judah is God known, then it would be helpful for you to pray more than you normally do. By September, you will receive a business proposal or a promotion or an idea of great value that can help you financially. Don't worry about enemies. They will naturally defeat themselves, fall on their own swords. But remember that your worst enemy could actually be yourself. So be kind to yourself and prove to your higher self, which is your God, that you have the discipline to control your emotions. Just remember the words of Emperor Haile Selassie, who once said these great words while facing the Italian invasion, while realizing that his military forces were nothing to compare with Italy's powerful barrage of bombs, airplanes, and tanks. But our beloved emperor did not despair. No, sir. He did not bow and surrender to the enemy. He actually went into exile to make sure that the title King of Kings and Lord of Lords never fall into the hands of the enemy by his demise. He lifted up his voice to the heavens and said, O positive force, O God of all gods, we know that even in the 20th and 21st centuries, the humble David will still defeat the great Goliath, because good over evil will always stand. If you are a Leo-born African, that is exactly who you are. You are the Lion of Judah. You are King David, King Solomon, the great Fidel Castro. You are the great Marcus Messiah Garvey. In fact, you are the great I am He, conquering and to conquer. Expect a great year 2023, but be alert as never before. Remember, you can accomplish what you will. Sila, this, my friend, is wisdom unveiling. The man is frustrated because the truth is, him don't really know that girl. You know, he wants her to play the ideal role, but he don't know the girl, and him don't know that him don't know the girl. That's what it's a hard for him to forgive her, because he thinks she could have played that role there. You know, he been so kind to her, but she's not compatible with him. Hence the frustration. Yeah, he don't know how to forgive her. You know, that's why so much people get themselves hurt and really even destroyed too, because they fall in love with someone who really not designed to love them with it. Imagine falling in love with someone who not designed to fall down with you. And then why are you falling? Fall in love, fall in fire, fall in doo-doo. There's no difference. You're not supposed to be falling. But if you really know this person, and this person know you, and you know that you know each other, then you don't have a problem trusting each other, because you know. See, when you're with someone who you don't know, how can you trust that person? You just don't know. Where there's no trust, there can be no actual love. So you can fall all you want. It doesn't work. It can't. Because you simply don't know who you're with. They don't know who you are neither. She don't know when you will let her down. Look how much man let her down before, after telling her all these nice words are ray. So what we can do? Blame the woman? We need knowledge. We need to seek knowledge. We need to seek wisdom. We need to ask Almighty God for understanding. Then you get rid of the ballistic of fear. You start falling down. And you rise and you stay up. Now, who are you? Are you Virgo? Really? Virgo is the tribe of Igbo. It's also a tribe out of Nigeria, the most populous nation in Africa. Nigeria, I'm sure, got more people in it than America, for sure. Well, you're actually compatible with Zulu, Mandingo, Fulani, Igbo, Maasai, and Bole. Now, the elements at work here is earth and negative water. Virgo is Igbo, and it is ruled by the element of earth. 2023 is ruled by negative water. In this particular scenario, we think about a big lake with still water that runs deep into the earth. This lake may be surrounded by plants, trees, flowers. This lake may be teeming with insects, birds, frogs, mosquitoes, lizards, a whole ecosystem. The earth around the lake should be fertile, a good place to plant vegetables. And the scene is beautiful indeed. And yes, there is danger in swimming in any lake. But the tranquility, the peacefulness, the beauty, and shade of the overhead trees tells us that this year will be a relaxed and quiet year for the Igbo people, commonly known as the Virgo people. All things being equal, you could expect a wonderful year. And there may be some entertaining. Someone who you have not seen for many years will make your acquaintance again. Perhaps an old school friend that you thought you would never see again. By the end of November, you may come down with the flu or a very bad cold, just like someone who has spent a long time near a lake. But in the final analysis, you will overcome this short sickness and be fine. In a year as relaxed as this, you should visit elderly people, family members you haven't seen for a few years. And if someone in the family has hurt you in the past, this is a great time to let go and forgive. This is the life your ancestors would want you to live. Hey, are you Libra? Libra, the tribe of Wolof, September 23 to October 22. This tribe is found in Senegal. You're compatible with Shona, Ashanti, Yoruba, Judah, Wolof, and Kikuyu. The elements that work here is air and negative water. We all should know that air is the element for Libra and negative water the element for 2023. The air produced by Libra is balanced in its velocity, and negative water in this case reminds us of beautiful waterfalls, a panorama of unlimited water. Not necessarily good for cooking and drinking, as it runs along the land for miles where it may be polluted by the dung of animals. But the wind blows nicely as waterfalls, runs over boulders, and the water cascades through the mountain and into the waiting valleys below. What a wonderful view. What natural balance. And so if you are a Wolof or Libra, this year is a momentous one for you. A time to get things done with a minimum of fuss. A time to finish projects that you had started and had abandoned years ago. By August, romance would be in the air for you, if you so desire, as members of the opposite sex will notice a glow in your face, a sparkle in your eyes. So wake up. It is up to you to make this a wonderful year. Take early morning walks. Enjoy the morning sun on your skin again. Tell someone you love them and not be ashamed of your words. Thank Father Time and Mother Nature for health, for strength, and for dear life. Hey, are you Scorpio? Listen to this, man. Scorpio, you're the tribe of Maasai. October 23 to November 21. Maasai is compatible with Bole people, Zulu people, Mandingo, Fulani, Ibu, or even another Maasai. The elements that work this year for you is water and negative water. Scorpio is ruled by water. 2023 is ruled by negative water. Picture a scene where a large river with its fresh water runs into the sea. It is a wonder of nature with two waters meeting at a certain point. Some freshwater fish will be in bad health if they flow with the water into the sea, and some saltwater fish will be in very bad health if they swim up the freshwater river. And so the inhabitants of the sea and the river must make the right decisions or be in trouble. Certain fish, like salmon, would gladly swim up the river, lay their eggs, and die upstream, for that is their destiny, seeing that they were born up the river in the first place. And so Scorpio, or Masai, is the most secretive sign. And things happen that are universal secrets under the silent observation of Scorpio. Hence, this year, if you are a Scorpio person or Masai, there's much you will learn. It is a time for you to read an interesting book, visit a library, and look for knowledge. The book is there. When you see it, you know it. It's that one. Anything you had hoped to study, this is the year to go for it. By April, you will notice that your awareness is magnified and your power of observation will be second to none. It is a great year to visit any beach that has a river entering the sea and take a bath at that place. There is a unique blessing waiting there for you. Remember to pray daily at your prayer time and face your direction of power. This year may well be a very prosperous year for you indeed. And by the way, do not jump in the water exactly where the river meets the sea. That can be very dangerous. But you can go in the sea and you can go in the river. But don't go exactly where the river is entering the sea. That's a very, very dangerous point with a dangerous undercurrent. Sagittarius, are you Sagittarius? Hey, if you are Sagittarius, we call you Kikuyu. You're from the Kikuyu tribe. November 22 to December 21. The Kikuyu tribe is found in Kenya. You are compatible with people from the tribes of Shona, Ashanti, Yoruba, Judah, Wolof, and Kikuyu. The elements at work this year for you is fire and negative water. We have said that along with Leo and Aries, Sagittarius is ruled by fire. We have also said that this year is ruled by negative water. The fire of Sagittarius is a limited positive fire, much like a controlled fire, like a campfire, lit to bring warmth and to cook food for people who are camping in the cold forest. Negative water in this case could well be an unlimited shower of rain that could threaten the fire unless more wood is placed on it to make it hotter to survive the falling rainstorm. It is clear then that if you are a Kikuyu person or Sagittarius, this year you will have to be earnest in your resolve to getting things done. Do not start and abandon any project. Work diligently to see it completed. With such an attitude, by November, you will see a great degree of success in your endeavors. And this year may well turn out to be one of the best years of your life. Remember, stick-to-itiveness is the key to your eventual progress and success this year. It also goes without saying that if you start any project and fail to complete it this year, your entire year will be affected negatively and you would basically have an unsuccessful year. So take heed, do the right thing, and bring your works or projects to completion, and you will be smiling by December all the way to the bank. And of course, you will have God, nature, and yourself to thank. If you decide to reach out to someone you love, just be honest and very frank. This, my friend, is Wisdom Unveiling. Birthday greetings for Alex Salmon. He's from Westgate in Mobay. From your grandfather Trevor Salmon and your father Dwayne Salmon. Yeah, birthday greetings. So happy birthday to you, Alex. You are well loved. Let's get forward here to our astrology. African and Western astrology. Capricorn. Hey, hey. That is the tribe of Bale. December 22 to January 20. Bale is a very powerful tribe out of Ghana. Now you're compatible with Bale, someone from your same tribe, Zulu, Mandingo, Fulani, Igbo, and Maasai. The elements that work for you this year is earth and negative water. The element that rules Capricorn or Bale is earth. This year you are challenged by negative water. Picture an unlimited amount of rainfall that causes landslides and flooding, and then you would grasp the gravity of your situation this year. Therefore, it is important for you to take nothing for granted, as things may easily get out of control if you are not absolutely careful. Avoid disputes of every kind, as any dispute could escalate into unforeseen violence. Remember to pray daily at your prayer time based on the year of your birth. Do everything in your power to save your money. It is not a good year to lend others your money, as it may lead to a dispute. If you don't lend, the other person may be angry, but you will have your money. If you lend them, you may not get it back, and you will be really angry, and the other person will also be angry because you are angry, which makes no good sense at all, because you may still lose your money. So it will be better if the other person is angry and you could relax and keep your money. Straightforward. It is just one of those unreasonable occasions in your life. It will be better if you tell no one that you have excess money, period. If you are a farmer, please do your farming, but be mindful to protect your young seed sprouts from heavy rain. If you care for children, be careful not to shout at them, for they may accuse you of insulting them rudely or causing them emotional distress or pain. Anyway, by October, most dark clouds will have passed and the winds of change will be blowing again. Are you Aquarius? That is the tribe of Shona, January 21 to February 19. Shona is a tribe out of Zimbabwe. You are compatible with Shona, Ashanti, Yoruba, Judah, Wolof, and Kikuyu. The elements that work for you this year is air and negative water. Aquarius or Shona is ruled by air, and this year, 2023, is ruled by negative water. Picture the trade winds blowing across the sea, a body of unlimited water. Indeed, it is a sight to see, ships sailing with fish and other creatures living down under. This year is a beautiful one if air stays evenly distributed and no hurricane is in sight. But in the hurricane season, you will have to stand up for what you know is right. The negative water will not have any bad effect on you at all. Your year will be a calm one and prosperous overall. By August, you will get an inspiration that can help you make some cash. In November, be very careful not to do house cleaning. Pay someone else to do it, for you may break out in a rash. Spend time at the homes of elders you long needed to see. There's much blessing there for you. Listen to them properly. Avoid visiting hospitals or places where people are really sick. Do so at certain times. Your health could take a lick. Diseases that are airborne will be a menace to you. But by December, please remember, nature has a blessing for you too. A bush bath with vervain and fever grass would really help you through. Yes, it is a good year for you in many ways. I could only give you a clue. And finally, Zulu. Are you a Zulu person? February 20 to March 20, they call you Pisces? Really? Okay. Well, we know that you're compatible with Mandingo, Fulani, Ibu, Maasai, Bole, Zulu as well. And, the Zulu tribe is found primarily in South Africa. The elements at work for you this year is water and negative water. Zulu or Pisces is ruled by water, and 2023 is ruled by negative water. Water and negative water is it could be a beautiful picture if you actually know where to look. Picture a peaceful ocean with a hot sun ahead, sucking up water into the clouds by a water spout, accompanied by a beautiful rainbow. What a sight. It is a clue that 2023 for you may bring a vibe that is just right. This year, in the constellation Pisces, a familiar comet will pass, but its effect is auspicious for Pisces people indeed. If you are a man with a low sperm count, there's a good chance it will fertilize your seed. If you are a Pisces woman who was long hoping to make a child, that is a great year to go after such a need. If you are on fertility drugs at this very time, you may conceive with a twin or a triplet. That may look like greed. Oh yes, 2023 is a good year for you, whether you be old or young. Enjoy yourself. Visit the beach and take a sea bath as often as you can. Forgive and forget the past. You are doing it for yourself. Take home some seawater, warm it really warm, and soak your feet in it at night. The health properties is too much to even mention, and it doesn't matter if you are young and still in school, or old, or on welfare or pension. By November, you will realize that people actually love you. The only one who has held you back was really yourself. Stop worrying about enemies who you think are too many to mention. Occupy your mind with making money, gathering wealth. And trust me, you'll have much more this year than good health. This is Wisdom Unveiling on the upper deck. At this time, we'll go to our phone lines because there's no doubt that a few hundred people would like to get a reading done. So, we have already said that you can call us at 876 926 2178 876 926 8631 and 876 926 7615. Give us a call. Greetings and good night. Greetings.
Good night. I'm looking at card reading.
Okay. Welcome to our show, okay? You ready?
Yes.
You had a reading before?
No.
Okay. Call any number in a range of 1 to 10. Don't go over 10. You can call any number more than once, no problem.
7.
7. Hold on. Come again?
5.
Come again?
7.
Come again?
3.
Come again?
2.
Come again?
7.
Come again?
1.
That's it. How old are you now?
39.
When is your birthday?
10th of May, 1984.
Okay. Now, if you was to turn into an animal, you know what kind of animal you would be?
No.
The clue is in astrology, both Eastern and Western. In Western astrology, you would be, well, a bull cow, right? You're Taurus the bull, right?
Yeah.
And in Eastern astrology, you would actually be a rat. You're born the year of the rat, according to the Chinese. In the African world, we would not be so rude to call you a rat or a cow. We just call you Abasi. You're from the house of Abasi, okay?
Yes.
Now, the book of Abasi will be out in another few weeks or so. So you'll be able to grab a book that tell you all you really need to know about you. But in the meantime, let's do your reading. Your prayer time is midnight, like anywhere between 11 o'clock in the night and 1 o'clock in the night, okay? So if you pray at 12 o'clock, that's perfect. And your direction of power is north. So to face the north and pray at midnight, you sell off. Trust me, you sell off. Because you'll be facing your guardian angel, okay?
Yes.
So your first card here now is called success, suggesting that you are headed towards success. Have you been worrying about success?
Yes.
It will come. Fear not. We know that you've been through a long struggle, but you will overcome, okay?
Yes.
Your second card here is called despair. That means a lot of stress, a lot of worrying. So you worry every day?
Sometimes.
Uh-huh. Do you know what it means to worry?
No.
Worrying means basically one thing, that you don't trust God, right? Even though you believe that you trust God, you know. But if you worry, it means that you don't trust God. Look how far God has brought you since baby till now, right? And you're still here.
Yes.
So God has done a lot for you still. Just count your blessings. Look and see all that has been done for you. And then you can look at the past and say, you know something, I'm going to hang in there, okay?
Yes.
You have another card here now, and it's called justice, suggesting that something may happen, you know, that force you to have to go to court, but it's going to work out fine. You'll be okay, all right?
Yes.
You have another card here now called rest. You sleep okay at night?
Yes.
You sleep well?
Yes.
That's good. You have another card here now, and it's called speed, suggesting that there's going to be speedy changes in your life for the better. And you have another card here called the magician, suggesting that there's going to be a miracle in your life. Something you never thought you could ever get, you will get. Keep your eyes open, okay? Don't give up. And finally, you have a card here that shows a woman in wedding gown. Have you ever been married?
No.
Do you believe that you would ever get married?
Yes.
You will, according to the evidence before me, okay?
Yes.
Now, do you have a question?
Not really.
Good. So you take care of yourself, and remember, it is a good thing to trust and wait on the Almighty God, okay?
Okay.
Blessed.
Blessed.
It's now 1:15 in Jamaica. Greetings. Greetings.
Night.
Yeah, good night. How can I help you? You can get a card reading or name reading. Is totally up to you.
Card reading.
Okay, let's do it. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
Sure.
First of all, it is important that you turn off your radio.
Yeah. Give me a sec. Yeah.
Call another number now.
7.
Hold on. Come again.
6.
You have to speak loud enough. Come again.
5.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
2.
Come again. Pardon?
6.
That's it, okay? Okay, when is your birthday?
May the 28th.
May?
Yeah.
May the 28th?
28, 20.
May the 20th. What year were you born?
1957.
1957?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you actually born in the year of the rooster, okay? You know roosters are fowl cock, you know, right?
Yeah.
Now, you need to stop pressing on your phone because it's keeping a lot of noise sometimes.
Yeah.
Your prayer time, because of your year of birth, in the African world, we don't call you rooster, we call you Jabara. You're a Jabari person. You're from the house of Jabari, okay?
Yeah.
And your prayer time is like when the sun is setting, when it's going down. That is 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. That is the perfect time for you to pray. And you should face the west, face the setting sun, okay? You have a card right here that says justice, suggesting that life will be fair to you. Have you ever been to court?
Well, long time.
Okay. Life will be fair to you. No matter what happens, life will be fair to you, okay?
All right.
You may feel that life has been unfair to you, you know.
Right now.
Yeah, but whatever you're going through is something that is necessary for you to attain the wisdom and knowledge that God sent you to collect, you know.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, fear not. But life will be fair to you, even if that fairness does not seem apparent to you, okay?
Yeah.
Then there's a son. You have any children?
Yeah, man. 3
what? Boys or girls?
boys and girls. Two boys
and a girl. Okay. Well, one of your sons is going to become very, very well known because of his own creativity, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You have another card here now, and it's called instability. Now, it is important that you do not drink rum. Do you drink rum?
Yeah, sometimes.
All right. And when you drink rum, what exactly do you drink?
When you drink like white rum.
White rum, okay.
With some Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Or
yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
Not really drink the whole heap and
yeah, but you may drink it. You may drink it with a Pepsi or a bum or something, right?
Sometimes I taste the bum, but I don't really fool on the bum.
Okay. Well, the truth is that there's a card here that warns you against alcohol. When you get this particular card, it means that your liver is probably already being damaged by it. Okay?
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You understand? And you can't tolerate it. You don't need that, right?
Mm.
So leave alcohol alone. You may even be becoming an alcoholic and not know.
No, sir. Mm-mm.
How often you take a shot?
No one did, man. No one did.
Explain.
Really. That was a long time thing.
Well, put it this way. Along with that card, the fact remains is that you're a rooster, okay?
Yeah.
And rooster people usually get serious liver damage very easily. They don't have to drink often. All right?
Drink water plenty, man.
No, it doesn't matter how much water you drink.
Oh.
The rooster people are usually, they have an allergic reaction to alcohol that is subtle, that they don't really feel. And it damages them. So please, be careful, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You have another card here, and it is called the Tower. That's a divorce card. Have you ever been married?
Yeah, man.
Is it going well?
No, sir. Divorce.
Huh?
And divorce.
You get divorced?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I go on good at that.
Yeah, but listen, the divorce card coming as your fifth card suggests that it is a good thing that happened, even though it feels like a bad thing, okay?
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
You see, out of evil cometh good, you know. Right? Now, when you meet the correct woman, right? You will feel like kissing the feet of your ex-wife because you say, boy, if she didn't move that way, then I would never meet this nice lady right now. You understand? So just watch and see what will be done for you, okay?
Right, I mean, I want to know about until she give me the third last child. Which is a girl, and tell her.
You having issues with her too?
But if I try, hold on.
Hold on. This lady you have now, when is her birthday? Do you know?
Yes.
When is her birthday?
She born April the 17th.
April what?
17th.
17?
Yeah.
What year?
1950. I think 55.
55?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's 2 years older than that.
Okay. If she born 1955, she's a Hakizimana woman, which means she born the year of the sheep, right?
Yeah.
Now, this sheep woman is a very delicate woman. They get sad very easily, you know. Right? The slightest thing affect them negatively, you know. You understand?
Yeah.
If you raise your voice, you really hurt her. You know, you have to know how to handle a sheep woman because you're not really compatible with her, okay?
But them always raise a voice. They raise a voice. She raise a voice harder than you, and you have to tell her, no, calm down.
No, listen. She may raise her voice in anticipation that you're going to raise yours too, right?
No.
But just relax.
All right.
Yeah, don't react at the same time. You can tell her at another time not to raise her voice like that, but just relax. Keep it calm because you're not really compatible, okay?
All right.
So the powers that work with you and her can easily make the two of you separate, okay? Because you're not compatible. It's like putting a Mercedes-Benz engine, brand new engine, in a brand new Volkswagen body. It's just not going to work. It doesn't bolt up perfectly. So you have to really
convert a lot.
Yeah. You understand?
Yeah.
So you have to take it easy. And the woman you had before that you were married to, you remember her birth date?
January the 15th.
What year?
1950. I think it's 58. 59.
1959?
Yeah.
If it is so, then she actually rules in 58 because she born early January. So she would actually be born the year of the dog, okay?
Right.
But the dog and the rooster is not compatible. All right? That's another issue again, okay? So it's not that you have a problem with women, it's that you've been choosing women that you're not compatible to because you don't have a chart. You understand? You just meet a good woman and you pray for the best, right?
Yeah.
And then sometimes your best is not enough, right? And then it's a sadness all over again. You understand? But remember, you'll be just fine. Just take it easy. You have a card here that shows delay, which means that there has been some delays in life. You have your own home yet?
Well, the wife, we just start one now with this 1 year now, it's kind of sticky.
Someday you will have your own home, okay?
All right, well, have an intention.
Yeah.
I think that the first one we start with get one and walk out like.
Oh boy.
That's the problem.
Yes.
This one no, we are trying. She come with her father and everything come down now. Then you notice now she start flip up and all them something there.
So wait.
Yeah, I think a different way now.
With this second woman here now, you building on her property?
the book. Yeah, she built. And she had some children with 4 men.
So you and her was building on her property, her people property?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, the pick her. So her father and she father died, so she finished project and me start with her from scratch come up.
No, she's behaving ungrateful.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but remember that for you right now, it seems as though life is not fair. Not true?
Yeah.
Yeah, but usually when you build on another person's property, you usually end up having issues with that person. Okay?
You see, when I look at it,
But remember, you're not even compatible, so you end up in a bad situation again.
Yeah.
Right? You don't want nobody to treat you like you're no boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true.
Because it's their place, right?
Yeah, that is it.
So you can imagine nobody could measure the level of bad words that are going to be going on around there. The amount of bad words that be cussing around there. But take it easy, okay?
You can make me chip it,
Yes, man, but take it easy.
Chip it, man,
take it easy, yeah. Do everything in your power. Don't hit her, because if you hit her, you lose the game. If you hit her, you have to leave.
One hit.
You hit her already?
One hit.
You
one
hit
time.
You hit her one time?
No, the man hit. The man hit.
Man hit?
Yeah, the man lick. That is the only lick you're supposed to lick, see?
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah, I understand. It's a sexual thing.
Right. Good.
Yeah, good. Yeah. But remember that you are being tested every day of your life now, Right? Because you don't really live at you live at she now. Regardless of how much money and strength you put into it, it's still about her, okay?
Yeah.
So you still have to secretly keep your eyes out to have your own place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the truth,
But I tell you, that's true.
It hard, but you will survive all this.
All right.
At least she give you a child, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's a son here who may actually join the police force or join the military.
Come out it already.
Come out of what?
The army.
Your son was in the army? The big one?
No, man, the second one.
The second one? And he go in and jump out? With the Jamaican army?
Yeah. They're in the States, I know.
Okay.
But when I issue with him, with the mother, him sick one time, and me have to leave him in the hospital and come out and seek a different help. And him come now talking about me come out of hospital, leave him. I don't hear him say so, So when I tell people and I tell other people, I don't hear him say so to me. And when I talk to the army people, them say soon come talk to me. So me don't know. Because me those can't believe with him. Fight with him from farm.
When is his birth date?
On the 17th of November.
17th of November. What year he was born?
I think in 90.
1990?
Yeah.
If he born 1990, he's born in the year of the horse, and rooster and the horse is not compatible. You get it now?
Yeah.
So once you're not compatible with a person, the slightest thing they will have you up for and don't even want to speak to you sometime, right?
That one.
Yes, man. That is why it is important that our people get to know themselves, right?
But I think him don't up to now look like him don't understand well. Why me have to walk out, leave him, walk out and come see help.
No, listen. He may understand, right? But it is not what you do, It may be what you failed to do when you did what you do. In other words, if you move without telling him all the facts before you move, then he can listen to whoever the devil pitney will can tell him this and that about you. You understand?
All right.
In other words, he will listen to his mother telling him that you didn't care, so you run left him, right?
But that is a no. That is a no. Because everywhere me is, pick up all the problem give me a school and things, run with them.
Yeah, but if a person is not compatible to you, right?
Yeah.
No matter what good you do for them, someone can still tell them that all the good was for bad intention and them still believe it, because they're not compatible.
Mm-hmm.
You get it?
Yeah.
That's why it's important for people to make children in the right years that blend with them. All right, listen. In China, right?
Yeah.
You're only allowed to have one child, right?
Yeah, I hear it.
But in China, you know who you are, you know who your wife is, and you know what year to make that child who will be compatible to you and your wife. So when push come to shove, you don't even have to say nothing much because the child is going to be there for you no matter what because he or she is compatible to you. You're going to blend. Right?
Mm-hmm.
When a Chinese man put his son or his daughter in his shop by the cash register, he can go to Japan and spend 10 years. That child is not going to blow one penny.
I see it.
He or she is going to put aside that money for his daddy right through.
Right through.
Well, let any one of us do that with our child. I'm sure our child going to bring him friend them to drink out the beer, right? To lick out the liquor, right?
Yeah.
He may even spend some of the money on some girls and buy them something where you never buy that for a girl for your barn, right?
Mm.
You get it?
Yeah,
because they don't know who they are. They don't know who their parents are, right? In other words, then we are operating blindly on ignorance, the power of unknowingness. The power of unknowingness is ridiculous. While these other people are operating on the power of knowing. All right, let me share some simple fact, right? If you go in a Chinese person's house right now, you will never see, if you go in the bathroom, right? You will never see the toilet bowl open,
Mm-hmm.
If you go into any of your brethren or sister or your neighbor's house right now, where you go in the bathroom, you can see the toilet bowl open. That's what we do. Now, these people know based on science and dynamics of reality that if you leave your toilet bowl open, the positive energy from the house go down the drain, right? And persons in a house like that can never make money. Like the person who keep his toilet bowl closed all the time. We don't know nothing about these things. We don't know nothing, right? The only thing that we know is what the people who don't like we teach we about a God that them don't know nothing about.
Yeah.
Who only have a son, him don't have a daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's three gods, Father, Son, and a duppy that righteous named the Holy Ghost, right?
Yeah.
There's no feminine. There's just one man and him son, and them is gods, and then a duppy, a ghost that righteous, a Holy Ghost. That's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we don't see the ridiculousness in it because we are respecters of persons, respecters of holy books. So we don't study nothing for ourselves. And then now, we meet people that look good, so we marry them, right? Some sound good with a good story, so we marry them. We meet a brethren with a good story, so we go into business with him, not knowing that him is a crook. Not knowing that his species will rob our species. We don't know nothing. So, religiously, we don't know nothing, right?
Yeah.
Culturally, we don't know nothing. So, basically, we're basic dunce and don't know. And we don't even know that we don't know that make it worse.
Yeah.
You get it now?
Yeah. Very true.
So, the only thing that we can do now is learn to forgive. Right? Forgive everyone, and start fresh. You get it?
Rough road.
Forgive those who hurt you in the past. Let it go. Because the truth is, them don't know who you are. Listen, the average woman would have her man right now and she'll watch him from the corner of her eyes because in her mind she's thinking that sooner than later he's going to cheat on her. Right? You can't compete with something like that. You understand? Some other man in some other place in the world, maybe all a Chinese man may have his wife and she not thinking nothing about that. Right? Because she know who her husband is. He know who she is.
Yeah.
But we don't know who our wives are. They don't know who their husbands are. So we live in fear every day of losing. So we get jealous. Once you get jealous, the game is over. You cannot be happy and jealous.
Yeah.
A jealous person is basically a mad person, because you're going to be thinking about all kind of things that not happening and swear it happening. Next thing you know, you want to hurt somebody. So how you can damage somebody because you love them? Oh, how that work? So basically, we need to grow up. And we cannot grow up without knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, we read the Bible, but we don't understand it.
Yeah, very true.
We're not geared to understand it, and the people who explain it to we, them get the wrong interpretation of what the Bible really saying. So the whole thing end up to be Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So my brethren, you take it easy, right? You're going to overcome. You cannot argue or make a big fuss in this woman's place because her heritage, her place. Right? And if she take you down and you have to leave, remember in a past lifetime you probably took her down and she had to leave. So that's how life goes. What goes wrong comes around. You don't know what you did a couple 100 years ago. You can't know. You're in a new lifetime now, right?
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
And the human being live and die and come back as a baby, and everything that you do to others must be done back to you. If you even rape a woman, you're going to come back with a vagina, my brethren, because you have to get raped. And there's no God, no Jesus can help you, can stop it. You could turn the biggest Christian and go up on the pulpit, you're going to get raped same way. Because you raped somebody before in your past lifetime. You get it? That's a bit weird, but it's true, okay? So, my brethren, you take it easy, all right?
All right, thank you.
You will overcome, but you have to have faith, and you have to have patience, and you have to try and forgive all women. But make sure that you be always a man of your word. Make sure a woman cannot say that you hurt her, you cheat on her, and blah, blah. Okay?
Right.
You take care now.
All right, thank you.
Blessed, yes. Right. It's now 1:40. I think that the individual person should read the Bible. Yes. But without any white supremacist ideology. In other words, read it for yourself. Read it like a novel. You will know when you come upon parts that are written or spliced and placed in there. You will know when you come across something that is ridiculous or untruthful or downright disgusting. You will also know when you come across pure wisdom, when you come across the truth. Read the Bible for yourself. Don't ask no one to show you what them think, what them interpret it as. Interpret it for yourself. You know, my father once told me that I should not lean on my own understanding. I couldn't answer him back because I would get a beating. But I sat there wondering, who for understanding me should I really go with? And what's the point in even creating me with my own understanding, and then I mustn't take my own understanding seriously? But I must have said something that sounded like I was boasting. And my mother tuned in and she said, listen, boy, don't you blow your own flute, you know, boy. And I find myself asking myself, so wait, So I must blow another man's flute with his dirty saliva upon it. What about my flute? Who gonna blow my flute? So I mustn't blow my own flute. What's wrong with my flute? You want it belong to me? It's me should blow my own flute. And then there was this song my people used to sing at church that used to get to me. And the words were like, "Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me." I could have never sing that song. And I tell my mother, and I tell my father, I ain't no wretch. Well, all hell broke loose because I said that. Them thought them should have murdered me. But only recently I come across a so-called white man who studied enough things, and the man said, listen, the tune Amazing Grace was written by the captain of a ship that used to go Africa and thief black man and bring them down. Yes, sir. And the man told him that that particular ship captain had converted to Christianity. And he heard some black man down in the hole humming an African tune. He don't know what they were saying. And then penned the words Amazing Grace to match that rhythm, that tune there. So he was a converted Christian convert, and his job was to bring black man who them thief and plunder from Africa to the Caribbean. And even though he was a so-called Christian, he keep bringing them all the time for his Christian European brethren and sistren for buy. Now, think about that. I did not know these things when I was young. I only know this a few weeks ago, you know. But think about that. Amazing Grace. You know, the song that saved a wretch like me. So, we find ourselves singing songs that don't call to us. The song of the condemned one. So basically our whole existence right now is ignorance. We go to church in ignorance. Go to school to more ignorance. My teacher gave a big lecture in school one time, and I wasn't even 14 years old yet, and she gave this big speech about Christopher Columbus, how him discover. But she catch me looking through a window, and she take up her bamboo to give me some lick. She said, answer me this question, boy, or I can beat you. Because you wasn't paying no attention. She said, who discovered Barbados? I grew up in Barbados. I said, well, I don't know, teacher. I don't know. She said, you don't know? I said, teacher, but you probably don't know neither. But then she get mad. I probably don't know. I said, teacher, you say that Columbus come and he found the Taino, and he found the Arawaks, and he found the Caribs. Does that mean he come forth? But ma'am, if he come forth, he can discover. And the woman murdered me with that bamboo. And that school door never see me again, because they fired that system. So, we need to understand that we have a brain, we can think for ourselves. Why are we giving the society so much trouble? Because we don't know ourselves. We're not supposed to give society no trouble. We're supposed to make our societies better. We're not supposed to be killing each other. We're not supposed to be killing ourselves. We're supposed to know each other, know ourselves, and enhance our societies. So let us wake up. Yes, I can assure you that no man will take up a gun and shoot another man that him actually seriously know. In other words, even though he may think he know that man, the fact that him shoot that man prove that him don't know that man, In other words, if you really know the other person, it would mean that you really know yourself. It would mean that you really know the situation that you're in with this person. It means that you really know the outcome of what would happen by killing this person. You're not going to bother killing him, Seriously. In other words, if you knew that by destroying this person, in your next lifetime, you will be destroyed in the exact same manner, then why would you do it? Why would you set yourself up like that? So all the violence that we see is really about people not knowing, living in classic unknowingness. Seriously. Black people are not inherently wicked people. We're not inherently murderous. I can bet that the average person who kills somebody never even knew that one day he would be a killer. It's just that situations reach a certain way where him don't find nothing else different to do with the situation than to kill the person. Think about it. We are basically good people. But there are times when we make the wrong decision because the man standing in front of him made the wrong decision, and a man that was standing before him before made the wrong decision, and a man that was standing before him before made the wrong decision. So how do we get out of this trap, this mess? We need to know ourselves. We need to know each other. And then, only then, will we solve this, get rid of this ballistic affair. It is now 2:02, 2 minutes after 2 o'clock. This is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. We take a short break and we're right back with you.
Ulcer Shield. Ulcer Shield is an all-natural herbal product that will fight internal ulcers, acid reflux, leaky gut, irritable bowel syndrome, and bacterial overload. Put 1 teaspoon of Ulcer Shield daily in your favorite juice or tea and watch the improvement in the health of your gut. Get your Ulcer Shield today at Havco Herbs and Extracts. Call them at 876-540-8871.
It is important to note that Havco Herbs and Extracts have natural herbal products that are second to none. Very efficient, tested, and tried. The herbalists at Havco Herbs and Extracts are herbal designers who could design a medicine to suit your needs. Their numbers are 876-540-8871 and 876-346-0070. Now, I'm going to give you some African names for African children with the kind compliments of Havco Herbs and Extracts. So here goes. Our first male name is Mutafa. Mutafa. M-U-T-A-F-A. Mutafa. This is a Nigerian name meaning the chosen one. Mutafa. M-U-T-A-F-A. Here's another one. Mutia. Mutia. M-U-T-I-A. The Embu and Kambu people of Kenya use this name. It means the honored one. With this name, a child is usually blessed to hold an honorable position in society. Think about that. Here's another one. Mwami. Mwami. That's Mwami. Mwami. This is a title used in Rwanda and Burundi. It means king. Here's another one. Mwangi. Mwangi. That's Mwangi. Mwangi. From the Kikuyu tribe out of Kenya, meaning father of many children. Mwangi. Mwangi. Here's another one. Mukama. 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 The word for king in the Tembuzi kingdom of southern Uganda. Here's another one. Mugabe. Like Robert Mugabe. Here's this one. Mugabe. 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 The name used for kings of the Encore kingdom of southwestern Uganda. Here's some female names now. Netsenet. 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 It is from the Tigrinya people of Eritrea and Ethiopia. Female name meaning freedom. Netsenet. Netsenet. Then there's Nafuna. 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 It is from the Baganda tribe of Uganda, name for a girl who was born and delivered feet first. Yeah, I like to big up Tammy and Kofi Aquile from Uganda, who found beautiful names for their little princess through our show. Thanks very much for letting us know. Thank you. We are grateful indeed. We'd like to big up also Kenrick Odula from Grand Cayman, who is of the opinion that his father has turned his life around and behaving himself much better since he have been listening to our show, Wisdom Unveiling, on the Upper Deck, right here on Radio Jamaica. And he's also been following us on our YouTube channel. He changed for the better. The man said it's the first time he ever really and truly realized that him love his father. His father changed, his daddy changed for the better. And the man is saying to me, thank you. But I would like to say to you, Kenrick, thank you for telling us, and thank heaven for your father's grace as well. So big up your daddy. Yeah. It's now 16 minutes after the hour of 2 o'clock. Unveiling on the Upper Deck. Yeah, let's return to our phone lines now. Greetings and good night. Turn off your radio. Greetings.
Greetings, King Majesty.
Yes, man. How you do?
Blessed night.
Good. How can we help?
Yeah, how much years me I try calling and you can't get your guest tonight.
Yes, man.
I'm the lucky one tonight, sir.
You're blessed. You're truly blessed.
Yes,
so,
I'm blessed.
Let's go for it before your phone card run out and then...
No, it's not going to run out. I always prepare to call you and talk to you.
Okay.
I need a card reading.
Okay, let's do it. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
1.
Come again.
2.
Come again.
8.
Hold on. Come again.
7.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
4.
Come again.
9.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, your first card here
Yeah.
is the luckiest card in the entire deck, you know. In other words, if 50 people get readings, maybe only 1 or 2 will have pulled that card there.
Yeah.
It's the only card that insists that you could win the lottery, you know. It is the
Yeah.
Wheel of Fortune. Maybe not win the lottery, but at least end up with something that you would consider a miracle for you to get that. All right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So don't fret, you know, you may get a nice piece of property that you have no idea how you could even, how God could have loved you so. Right?
Yes, sir.
And your second card, yes or no, is none other than the King of Conception. How old you are now?
61 this month, February.
Have you ever been married?
Never.
Ever think about it?
Sometime, but you don't come my way as yet.
You have a female?
Not as yet, sir. Not again.
Well,
Not again.
the-
Only baby, madam.
All right, but the King of Conception suggests that you're a good man with good, clear concepts and you'll one day become a husband.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, sir.
How much children do you have?
7 children, sir.
7.
Yes, sir.
We have a problem because I count 8, you know.
They count 8.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So why am I counting 8?
I don't know, but I get 7 baby mothers.
You lose any babies?
No, not of what I know about.
Okay. Well, who knows? Maybe you'll get another one, you know, for the road.
Yeah, I'm 61. I can't get. I don't believe I'm going to get a next child again.
Well, you don't believe.
Yes, sir.
But you can get a next child up to 100 years, you know, you're a man.
Okay. Okay.
Right? You never know, you know.
Yes, sir.
But you may have another one coming.
Yes, sir.
You have another card here, no, and it's called loss, which means that, well, loss could mean that you actually, somebody lose a baby for you.
Okay.
Whether you know about it or not, that's not even relevant.
Yes.
But the instrument before me shows that someone lose a baby for you.
Yeah.
So somebody could have missed a period and then find back the period and everything good. Turn off your phone.
I'm
turn
here.
off your radio. Listen, a woman can miss a period, right?
Yeah.
And can't find it nowhere, and then suddenly she find it back.
Okay. Okay.
But not knowing that a baby was lost, you know, these things happen, right? But there's a
Yes,
card
sir.
here now called wealth. That means that some money is coming.
Yeah.
So you will not be broke forever. And you
Yes,
have
sir.
another card here now called endeavor, suggesting that your business endeavors are going to look up. So you're going to most likely have an investment that's going to do well, right?
Yes, sir.
And you have another card here now, and it's called valor. This particular card shows that you have been under attack at some point in your life, you know.
Yes, sir.
But you are indeed a child of the Most High, you know.
Yes, sir. I'm a Rasta man, sir.
Well, that may be a good thing, but I'm telling you that
Yes, sir.
you've been under attack at some point, but
Yes.
you have stood the test of time. You have another card here now called the Emperor,
Yes, sir.
which means the Emperor. The spirit of the Emperor is with you, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is now important for you to treat your children to the best of your ability.
Yes, sir. What I'm doing that best. I'm doing the best for them.
Yeah. Now, don't give up on the blessings that you deserve, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, what bothers you most?
I sick with asthma when I was a child.
Uh-huh.
And And right now I live in this area using the asthma pump, so that is the only thing that bothers me.
Okay. There's a herb called mullein. Mullein,
yeah.
You have a pen?
Yeah, I have somebody near beside me. He's listening on the radio, so he can write it off.
Yeah.
Come here.
Tell him to write down mullein, mullein or IEN. It doesn't matter, right?
Yeah. Write it off for me, Sammy.
There's another herb named fenugreek. That's FENUGREEK.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now there's another herb named horehound. That's HORE.
Yes, sir.
HOUND. Horehound.
Yes, sir.
And another one called lobelia. Yeah. LOBELIA. Now, lobelia is an emetic herb. That means if you take it too strong, it will make you vomit.
Yes, sir.
However, you could vomit and vomit up what people would classify as the asthma root, you know.
Okay.
You
But that
understand?
one here,
Lobelia, yeah.
Yes.
Now, those herbs I just mentioned are all herbs that will clean and clear your bronchial tract.
So how can I take it? Boil it or what?
Listen carefully. When you boil herbs, you destroy the medicine, you know.
Okay.
You're supposed to boil the water, add the herbs, and lock off the fire.
Okay.
And when they get cool now, then you drink it. Make sure you don't use no sugar.
Yes, sir.
You can use a little
honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, natural sweet. Yes.
But if you combine all those herbs, like an equal amount of each, you could make yourself a wonderful medicine.
Yes, sir. I'm going to do it.
For the asthma.
Yes.
Now, hold on. You remember years ago, people used to say that if you boil a duck ant's nest.
Boil a what?
Duck ant's nest.
Duck ant's nest. I hear about that one too.
Well, few people would do something like that, right?
Yes, sir.
But I was in Canada somewhere in 1979, right?
Yes, sir.
And I come across some special people, right?
Yes, sir.
These people are Inuit people. They are what you call First Nation people or Native Canadian people, like what you call the Canadian Indian. But they're not Indians. They're like Arawaks or Caribs.
Yeah.
Native to Canada, right?
Yes.
But these people had a product selling at their herbal store, product with them make, right?
Yes, sir.
You see, when I see the name of the product, I nearly faint, you know?
Okay.
The product name Ants Liquid Extract. You hear that?
Ants Liquid Extract.
Yeah. And the remember picture of the ants where them get the liquid from.
Yeah.
And believe you me, when I see the picture of the ants, I freak out. Are the same very wood ants, you know? What we call wood ants, you know?
Red ants?
The wood ants.
The wood ants, yeah. The one with the red one.
Yeah. And what make it better now is that a man tell me that somebody close to him, maybe him cousin or him brother or somebody had asthma really bad and he gave him a few spoonful of that and some kind of vomiting went down and asthma never bothered him again.
So where can I get that? To the herbal shop?
Well, you wouldn't get it at a herbal shop nowhere in Jamaica. I doubt that. But what you ought to do is go go online, right?
Yes, sir.
And just look for Ants Liquid Extra. I don't know if these people still making it, or if it is still available, right?
Yes, sir.
I have no way of knowing that because I haven't been checking.
Yes, sir.
But check it out and see if it is available.
Yes, sir.
If it's
the reason
available,
why I'm talking about the asthma, you know, he take away my brother 2016, the 30th of November, and he's my bigger brother. And it's both of us grew with it from we are youth.
Yes, well, you're a family.
So-
you come from a family that have that problem.
Yes. Just the two of us out of all of the brothers.
Uh-huh. Certainly,
So I have to use in the asthma pump
you have to
daily.
make sure you have
Or
your pump.
5 times a day or 6 times a day.
Every day.
Yes.
No,
Up to
man.
this morning, my little son, is a 10-year-old boy, and he see me drinking the hot water, no sugar, no salt. And he said, Daddy, what you doing? He said, me have flush the stomach, just the hot water. Alone I
Flush
use.
your stomach.
Yeah, drink just. His
No,
quick mind
listen.
just.
Yeah, that's
they
cool,
just
but
drink
that's
it.
cool. But asthma don't have nothing to do with your stomach. Okay. Asthma mess with your lungs and all the bronchial
yeah.
tract that lead on that area. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
And what you need is herbs.
Herbs, like the one them where you give me now, what you get
Yeah,
writing down now.
those herbs. If
Go
you-
to the herbal shop and buy them.
Yes.
I use all of them together.
Yeah, all them together. Them is family.
Boil the
Listen,
water.
all those herbs
Mix
is
together.
is family. Them is like brethren.
Yeah.
So if you use them together, they wouldn't hurt you. Okay.
Yes.
Right?
I believe in bush, so it's not the doctor means I'm free to go to the doctor.
It is important that you stop insulting the plants by calling them bush.
Oh, the herbal.
Yes,
medicine.
man.
Herbal
Bush.
medicine.
Bush is an downright insult. A bush is an unwanted plant. We don't have
Okay.
unwanted plants.
Yes, sir.
These are herbs.
Yes, sir.
You can't insult a man and expect the man to do no good, you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
So
sir.
you know to address the man. So address
Yes,
him
sir.
as Mr. Herbie.
Yes,
Alright.
Mr. Herbie, yes.
Yes, man.
sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
You do you smoke in any way?
Yeah, I smoke a spliff for now and again.
Oh,
Sometimes.
hold on. Do you mix the herb with something?
No, straight weed. Just the weed alone.
Okay. Because if you mix that herb with tobacco, it's gonna really
No.
it will mash you up, you know.
I don't use tobacco in it.
It will mash you up if you mix it, okay? All right. So you take it easy, okay?
No, I always listen and I'm a cheche person.
Cheque.
Cheche.
Yeah, cheque.
I want you to spell it out for me because I have a car.
CHIKE.
Hold on. Just me a minute, please.
Uh-huh.
Before you spell it, I have a car and I want to put my thing on it where I rule under, right? I rule under the Tiger.
Yes.
I bought 1962. I listen to you every night, you know.
You have it locked.
And I'm a cheche person. I start to pray from 3 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock.
You start to pray from 3 till 6?
3, 4, 5, 6. No, 3, 4, 5. It's just 3 hours.
Listen.
From 3 till 5.
Listen, your prayer time is 3 a.m. to 5 a.m., right?
3 a.m. till 5 a.m.
Yeah, but
Yes, before
listen. There's no need to be praying for so much hours,
yeah.
you know.
Yes,
Just
yes,
pray
yes.
at some point between that time.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
In other words, you don't need to pray longer than 20 or 30 minutes if so much. You understand?
Yeah,
If you're praying for so long, most likely you're going to be asking for what you've been asking for and for what you always ask for, right?
Yeah.
Which would mean subconsciously that you think that God deaf, right?
Oh, yes.
Not true.
Yes.
Or you think that he's not listening to you. So you don't
Okay.
need to ask for the same thing over and over again all the time like that,
Yeah.
right?
So,
But you can
spell out
you
the
can
church
you
the
can
right
give
way that I
thanksgiving.
can.
You can give thanksgiving for as long as you want.
Yeah.
The word chike
Yeah, check.
is CHIKE.
CHICKE.
No. CHIKE.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir.
Chike. Say
Check.
chike. Yes.
And I'm rule under the Tiger.
Yes.
I'm a
Okay.
Tiger person. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What's your exact birth date?
The 18th of the 2nd, 1962.
18th of February.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now remember, being born on the 18th, you'll have a challenge when it comes to woman and family life, you know, because 18 is a number that bring on a lot of quarrels sometime, you know.
Yes, sir. True.
And the word chike actually means power of God.
Yeah, power of God. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
it is from the Igbo tribe out of Nigeria, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, you're an Aquarius?
Aquarius, yes, sir.
Yeah,
Aquarius, yes,
so
sir.
in the
I pour the water on my shoulder with that jar.
Huh?
I pour the water on my shoulder with the jar. Aquarius.
Oh, that's the water bearer.
The shine, yeah, the water bearer with the jug on my shoulder.
Your African tribe is Shona. Shona, yeah.
Yes, sir.
So you are a Shona Chike.
Shona Chike.
Yeah. Shona.
Yes, sir. Shona.
Yeah. Okay?
Chike. Yes, sir.
There are 12 types of Chike, you know, and you are the Shona one, okay?
Yes,
a Shona
sir.
Chike will be different to a Zulu Chike or an Ashanti Chike or a Mandingo Chike. You get it now?
Yeah, Mandingo. Yeah, you're talking about it.
Good.
Yeah.
And your birthstone is aquamarine.
Aquamarine.
Yeah. Right?
That is something we must keep with me all the while if I get it. Aquamarine
It's
stone.
something to wear up on your finger, man. Beautiful stone, right?
So where can I get those stones?
But you can get them at the Indian shops. The Indian shops sell them to the tourists, you know. Just go to any Indian shop, any inbound store and find out. Tell them that you want aquamarine, right?
Yeah, aquamarine.
Aqua. AQUAMARINE, right?
Yes, sir.
Your lucky fruit is orange.
Yes.
So now you should drink a lot of orange peel tea. It can also help you.
Hold on. A lot of orange peel tea.
Yeah.
Listen clearly. I love orange. I have a whole heap of orange skin, but I put down to dry, not in the sun. And I cut them up and boil with turmeric and ginger and garlic.
That is very helpful to you.
Yes.
Right?
I tell people that orange skin is vitamin C.
Exactly. Orange peel got more vitamin C than orange.
Yes.
Now you're lucky day Saturday. Yeah.
Okay.
And your herbs is thyme.
I drink it too.
Excellent to drink with the orange peel, you know.
Yes, man.
Very good for asthma too, right?
Yes.
Thyme or basil, what them call sweet basil.
Basil, yes.
It's good for your financial abundance.
Yes.
Now think about that.
Okay.
So, do you remember the birth date of your last woman?
No.
Okay.
No, because I'm living a single life now with me and my 10-year-old son.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
All right, no problem. So, my brethren.
Yes, sir.
You just take it easy, okay?
Yes, sir. So, you see my car now? What I have?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put tiger. I'm going to get this picture tiger and paste it on my car. And the front of the glass going to mark Cheke.
Yeah, but I want to caution you though.
Yeah.
The Cheke people are tiger people, right?
Yes, sir.
Make the most expensive mistakes in the world, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So before you do anything, you better think carefully if you really want your car to be marked.
Yes.
Why should somebody see your car 10 miles away and know you coming?
Yeah, I'm not a wrongdoer.
But even though you're not a wrongdoer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? You still probably may not want to be marked like that. But do your thing, you know. I'm just saying that it is not always wise to mark things like that. You understand?
Yeah. And don't put a tiger on it either.
But I don't have no big reason for saying not to do it, really. So do your thing, man.
Yeah, because sure,
I just have a concern.
Yes, sir.
Because I know that the Cheke people, they make mistakes that cost them.
Yeah,
it cost them dearly, man.
Yeah, because going down the road, somebody can pick me up on a fire and say, hey, that's incoming.
You know what I mean? And sometimes that's really not what you really want.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So, be cautious, okay? In other words, most of us tend to look before we leap, but the tiger, Cheke, him almost always leap before him look.
Yes.
So, with that in mind, do some thinking before you
do it.
Before you do some decorating,
Yes.
all right?
Yes.
All right, you take it easy, man.
Can you give me a number, a personal number that I can? My personal number.
You want my number?
No, the personal number, like lotto number or whatever. My lucky number.
No. There's no such thing. But you can get numbers of interest.
Yeah,
right?
number of interest. I'm sorry, number of interest.
But you would more get that by getting a name reading.
Name reading.
So you have to call me for name reading at another time. Okay.
Another time.
All right.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, man. You take it easy, King.
And I always watch you on the WhatsApp, and I always listen to your program every Monday night, right through Corby. Long time I tell people about you, giving them your number, tell them to call you.
Well, thank you.
I always program with you. That's why I catch you now. This is my right time.
Yeah, we give thanks for your company, okay?
Yes, sir, and thank you very much. I honor you, sir.
Bless you. Well, we honor each other. You take it easy.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Bless it.
Yes, sir.
Greetings and good night.
Yes.
Greetings.
Good
Yes.
night.
Yeah, how can we help?
All right, are you there?
Okay, what do you want? Name reading or card reading? Which one you need? Turn off your radio. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
7.
Come again?
9.
Come again?
3.
Come again?
6.
Come again?
4.
Come again?
8.
Finally?
Okay.
Huh? I didn't hear you.
2.
That's it. Okay, your first card here shows enterprise, suggesting that you're going to get a job. Are you working?
Yeah, I'm working right now.
Yeah. Well, enterprise could mean a better paying job. It could also mean one day you're going to have your own business, okay?
Okay.
Your second card here now shows a son. How old you are?
I'm 31.
You have a son yet?
No, not really.
You're going to have a son. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have another card here, so now called desolation. It is important that you go get your eyes checked out, okay?
Okay.
Does your eyes bother you in any way?
Well, not really. No.
Go get them tested anyway, okay?
Okay.
And there's another card here now called completion, which means that you are going to live to a good age and you can actually build and complete your dream house. Then there's a card called the lovers, which shows a good marriage. Are you in love?
Yeah, no, sir.
You're going to get married someday. And even if you don't decide to get married, at least you will connect with a woman that really blend properly with you, okay?
Okay.
And then there's another son. So there's 2 sons here, right? And this card and the card of success. So you're likely to have 2 sons. All right? And this is saying that success will come, but you may need to do some studying. You may need to. Did you get much education?
Well, in terms of.
Can you read very, very well?
Yeah, man, I can read good, man.
All right, but there's something that you're going to study, though, something you need to study. Okay. So when the time is right, you'll find out what it is, okay?
All right, boss.
Yeah, it could be some kind of trade, but whatever it is, you will do well. That I can tell you. All you have to do now is stay out of trouble, right?
Okay.
Which means you need to avoid negative company, avoid bad company, avoid people who don't seem to mean themselves no good. Right?
Yeah.
Furthermore, mean you any good. Be careful who you link with.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm not telling you that your friends are evil nor wicked. I'm just telling you that there may be persons that you're not compatible with, and because of the incompatibility, you could end up wrong place at wrong time and get into trouble. So be cautious, all right?
Okay.
Now, do you have any questions?
Well, I have a few questions. Most likely would I like to know, like, if I something like the reading, if I were soon or something were like in the future.
Listen to me. Basically, the reading that you're getting, we're only using 7 cards, right?
Yeah.
Or in the private reading, we use a lot more cards than that. So this is just a taste of what is to come, and it will not tell you exactly when it will come. What is important is that you stay out of trouble so that it would have space, room, ability to manifest itself properly without hindrance, okay?
Okay.
Now, the future is not written in stone. That means someone can predict, or reading can predict, that you would have 2 sons, right? And then you could make some wrong choices to set you in a position where you can't make a child, right? Okay?
Yeah.
So you can mess it up. In other words, the future is not written in stone. Based on the path that you are on now, if you stay on that path, yes, you're going to have 2 sons. Yes, you will get married, or at least find someone that is really the one, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, you'll have your own business, but you have to stay on the path of goodwill. You cannot do evil and conquer. You lose power when you do evil. You lose power when you break the golden rule. You lose power when you do unto others the things that you would have never want nobody to do to you. You lose power right there, okay?
True.
So all the 10 commandments are rare you hear about. You only need to obey 1 commandment, and that is the golden rule. Do unto others only as you have them do unto you. In other words, don't rob no one because you don't want no one rob you. Don't rape no one, you wouldn't want no one rape you. Don't tell a lie on no one, you don't want no one tell a lie on you, right? Simple. Don't do anything to anyone that you would never want to do to you, and you win. You stay on your path, okay?
Okay.
Bless it. Take it easy.
All right.
Greetings. Greetings.
Good night.
Yes, good night. How you do?
I'm fine.
Good. How can we help you?
I'd like a card reading.
Okay, let's do it.
All
Call
right.
any number in the range of 1 to 10.
4.
4. When is your birthday?
The 26th of April.
20 what?
6th of April.
26?
Of April, yeah.
Okay, and if you're born the 26th day, you have to be really cautious, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because you can end up in prison easy.
Right.
26 is a jailbird number.
Okay.
If you go to the woman's prison or any man's prison, you'll find that a great amount of people in those prisons born the 26th day of different months, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, these things are not known, but it's true. Well, it's not known by everyone, but it's true. Right? So, in other words, if a girl come and say she would stab you or she would this and she even spit in your face, so what you would do?
I don't even know.
You don't know, you better know. Because that is your test. And if you hit her back, you fail your test.
Oh.
Because you don't know how much acid she walk with. And you don't know how much prison door waiting for you for just hit her back. And then she get one unlucky blow and she fall down and bust her head and dead pan spot and you go and get locked up for life or whatever, right?
Right.
That I'm talking about. So if a girl come and spit in your face, the only sensible thing to do is to go and wash your face. You don't need to hit her back.
Okay.
Sooner than later, she's going to spit in another person's face and the other person will just deal with her case, right?
Right.
Why it have to be you deal with her case? Why it have to be you get locked up and all that? It don't need to be you. a person come and spit in your face is mentally retarded anyway.
Right.
And if a person is mentally retarded, that person is sick. And if a person is sick, what's the point in hitting them back when there's a sick person?
Exactly.
A sick person could do anything, I'm sick, right?
Right.
So now, call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
4.
Hold on. Come again.
2.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
10.
Come again.
2.
That's it. Where's your daddy?
He's here.
You and your daddy close?
Yeah.
All right. How old you are now?
21.
Okay. So you're a daddy's girl?
Yeah, I like to think so.
All right. All right. That's a lot of blessing, you know.
Right.
Any girl that have her daddy's blessing, you know, will probably, most likely, almost always end up with a good husband, you know.
Oh.
As a matter of fact, a girl almost always choose a husband that stay like her father,
Okay.
even if she don't know her father.
Oh.
So it is important that men live a good life to give them daughter a proper pattern of what to expect from a man, from a husband.
Right.
Your first card here is beauty. How old you are?
21.
Oh, well, you're going to have a daughter.
Right.
Yeah. Have you been pregnant?
No.
Well, give thanks. You will be, though.
Okay.
You're gonna have a daughter. She's going to be absolutely gorgeous.
Right.
And also beautiful and brilliant. If you think you're cute, wait till you see her. Your second card here now is the Queen of Nurture, suggesting that you are going to become a wife and make babies of both female and male. But wait, there's more. You have a card here now called Order, which means that your life is going to be in order. That means you will settle down and have a family beautifully.
Okay.
Are you in love right now?
No.
Huh?
No.
Okay. Then there's a card called The World. Wonderful adventures and world travels. You have a lot of traveling to do. Don't be shocked if you go to America and Canada and England. Who knows? There's a lot of traveler right here, right?
Okay.
And there's another card that shows gain. There's 3 coins here suggesting that you can make up to 3 children and you're not going to lose, you know. You will gain by having your children and there will be good financial prospects, okay?
All right.
And then you have a card here now that suggests that in the past you have been faced by envious people, but you have managed to avoid a lot of problems.
Okay.
So continue to behave yourself, right?
All right.
And you have a card here now called the Emperor, suggesting that your father is a good man and that he has always and will always look out for you, right?
He is.
Yeah, straight up.
Right.
So let me ask you this. Do you know your daddy's birthday?
Yeah.
What's his birthday?
March 12th, 1960.
1960.
Right.
Okay. And your birth date is what?
The 26th of April, 2001.
2001. So, your father is born the year of the rat. He's an Abasi man, you know.
Okay.
Right? And you born in the year of the snake, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're actually fairly compatible, you know.
Okay.
It's just that you may be a bit more secretive than he, right?
Right.
Yeah, you're a bit more sneaky. Yeah, put it that way. You understand?
Okay.
But as a father and daughter, you will get along well for sure, okay?
Okay.
It will be a good thing to consciously make children in years that is compatible with your year.
Okay.
So that you don't raise people who end up behaving like enemies to you.
Mm-hmm.
Raise people who can't take the best bone in you. Raise people who don't even want to see you. raise people who wouldn't even imagine taking care of you. Don't go there. You need to know who they are. So before you make a baby, find out, if I make a baby and give birth next year, what animal is that? How does he go with the snake? You know, stuff like that.
Right.
Right? The key is to know. You know, you meet a lover, you find out if he's compatible with you. Because if you meet a lover born the year of the boar or the pig, and you're born the year of the snake, you know all hell is going to break loose because they're totally incompatible. You wouldn't even agree on the weather. So you got certain people that meant to be together and certain people who really should not be, period.
Mm-hmm.
And if you know from the beginning, then you can avoid all kind of divorces and just go through. The key is to know and not live in constant, absolute unknowingness, which is absolute ignorance in any case. The word ignorant means to not know. Ignorant don't mean feistiness, you know.
I know.
It don't mean loud aggression and you're fling too big stone, you know. All it means is that you don't know. And the key is to know.
Right.
Any questions now? What's bothering you?
Eczema, that's it.
Eczema. So were you telling me that you suffer with eczemas?
Yeah.
Like dry skin and all that?
Very dry skin, yeah.
Eczema. Who got eczema in the family?
My body.
All right. There's a herbal combination that you ought to be able to buy if you check it online, right?
Yes.
It is the AKN formula. You hear that?
Yes,
AKN. Now here's the physiologic action of this formula. You got some herbalists out there, good, you know. All right. When toxins are not properly eliminated from the body, they may surface through the skin, creating something called eczema, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this formula, the AKN formula, has been created to support liver and gallbladder function to ensure toxins are filtered from the blood. Now, the single herbs involved in this thing, you know, is aloe vera. You know single Bible, right?
Yeah.
A herb named chickweed. Something named evening primrose oil. A wonderful herb called Paudiarco. That's Paudarco. Paudiarco. That's a tumor inhibiting virus killing herb that mash up cancer cells, right?
Mm-hmm.
A herb named red clover that keep your blood pure, right? And then there's something called thistlein, which is really an enzyme that comes from a herb called milk thistle, right? And then there's another herb named yellow dock. But on top of that, you know, they also mix vitamins with it, like vitamins A, vitamin B complex, vitamin C, vitamin D, something called PABA, P-A-B-A, biotin, B-I-O-T-I-N, cholines, C-H-O-L-I-N-E, and inositol, that's I-N-O-S-I-T-O-L, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the minerals involved is magnesium, right?
Yeah.
Then they also give you sulfur ointment. So you can use sulfur ointment on your skin and zinc ointment. You can buy them cheaply at the pharmacy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, this condition is aggravated by food allergens such as dairy and wheat. Do you drink milk?
Yeah.
Do you eat cheese?
Not really, but yeah.
Listen, don't tell me the foolishness, man. You eat cheese and drink milk. Not true.
Yeah.
You'd have to put those things in the garbage, all right?
Right.
These foods should be avoided. Give them to your puppy, man, right?
Right.
Now, powders and pastes should not be applied during acute or weeping stages of your eczema. After acute stage passes, ointments and salves may be applied. Herbal ointments which contain chickweed and calendula are particularly helpful. So you go and look for a ointment that have chickweed and calendula. So visit herbal shops. Go to Kingston, man, and visit the big herbal stores here, okay?
All right.
Now, all that information comes from a book, you know, named How to Get Well.
Oh.
By P. A. Roller. So you can go up on the internet, and get that book. A name How. I'm not talking about an expensive book neither, The book name How to Get Well. It got all kind of things in it, man. Right?
Okay.
If you get that book, you never chat to me again. Believe you me, you're all set, man. A name How to Get Well by P. Airola, Airola. Okay, you got it now?
Yeah.
So please get with the program. Grab a book, read some literature, get some knowledge, and maybe, just maybe, you can help a lot of people too. Right?
Right.
That's the key. You take care now.
You as well.
Blessed. This is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. You're listening to Radio Jamaica. It's now 3 o'clock in the middle. Let's return to our phone lines. Greetings and good night.
Good night, sir.
Yeah, how you do?
I'm fine, my dear.
How can we help?
And a name reading for me.
A name reading. All right. Okay. You called me before?
Yes. 2018.
2018?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your first name?
Verton.
Huh?
Verton.
Spell it.
Verton.
Verton.
Yes.
Okay, What is you have a middle name?
No, middle name.
What's your last name?
Sharp.
SHARP or PE?
PE.
SHARPE.
Yes.
So you use relative to Sam Sharp, right?
It would be.
Huh?
Yes, a possibility, yes.
You never know,
Yes.
When is your birth date?
December 25th, 1953.
1953. So you're a Santa Claus baby, right?
Yes.
Them kind of way there, yeah. Well, you're born in the year of the snake, okay?
Yes.
So you is a fadil person. In the African world, we wouldn't call you a snake. We would not be so rude to you at all. We call you fadil, F-A-D-I-L, fadil. That would mean then that your prayer time is 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Anytime between 9 and 11 in the morning.
Yes.
And your direction of power and faith would be southeast.
Yes.
That means you need to face the south and turn an inch to the left, and you'll be facing your guardian angel. All right?
Yes.
But wait, there's more. You born on the 25th day.
24.
24?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not exactly a Santa Claus baby then.
No. 24. After Sunday.
But I could have swear you tell me 25, All right.
I did?
Yeah, man.
I'm sure. 24.
24, okay. Now, let's look at number 24, okay? People under this number will win friendships among the rich and powerful. How old are you now?
69.
Okay, you're getting up there, man.
Yeah.
People under this number will win friendships among the rich and powerful, right? You could succeed famously in love and sex,
Yeah.
Well, we don't know about the sex thing now, because right where there, only God knows, right? Your sex partner or mate will do a lot for you, though. Help you get somewhere in life. And influential people will actually come into your life to help rescue you from hardship. So don't give up, okay?
Okay.
All right. 24. Good number. Let's look at your name now. With Verton, we got V is 4, E5, R9T206N5. With Sharp, we got S1H8A1, R9P7E5. Hold on. Your mentality number comes from the vowels E and O, which is 5 and 6, which is 11, and that is not good. 11 is a number that warns against injury from others.
Yeah.
Lurking dangers. People on that number are often faced with problems and difficulties. So that's a number that could make you have difficulties every year,
Okay.
But wait, the personality number is 20. 20 means great plans, a sense of action, not too taken up in dollar and cent success, yet strongly drawn to a cause or duty. Have you ever traveled?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I did.
How long you spent abroad?
3 months.
All right. At
2
least
months and 2 months.
At least you went and took a look, right?
Yes.
And your destiny is 31. 31 is a challenge when it comes to money.
Mm-hmm.
It means money problems, you know.
Yeah.
And have very few friends that you can really depend on, right?
That is true.
Well, with Sharp now, the mentality number is 6, which is a wonderful number because it says you are blessed with the ability to make friends that last still. Whatever handful of friends you do have, there may be people that will be there for you no matter what, right?
Yeah.
A great lover of art and music. If you had gone into music, you would have murdered them, right?
Yeah.
But I say murder, I don't mean kill. I mean murder them sweetly, right?
Yeah.
You ever hear about killing them softly?
Yes. What
A magnetic number that have a compelling attraction for people. You hate jealousy though, and you hate unreasonableness. Now this number shields many wealthy people who are generous to those who are poorer. Hey, you're gifted for entertaining, highly respected by others, strong ideals, and as you grow older, you know, you shall attain great happiness. So keep the faith, my brethren.
Don't give up.
Right. But there's more because your personality number for sure is 25. So let's talk about 25. Now, 25 is a number of prophetic dreams and visionary sight. That means you'll get some powerful dreams, you know.
Yeah.
It's a number that actually guard you against the evils of black magic. So, wow, them can't do you nothing with witchcraft and ray, right?
Yeah.
A number giving strength and endurance against great obstacles. Therefore, you will overcome trouble, overcome money worries, and overcome sickness every time. Successful in the face of strife because of courage, you will develop a strong willpower to guarantee a rich future. So you're still looking good, right?
Yeah.
But the destiny is, guess what? 31 again. And 31 means poor from a money standpoint, often appearing to be selfish and self-defeating, even though you know you're not selfish and have few truly loyal friends. Anyway, your full mental numbers are 17. That is sweet because 17 is a number of peace and love. It suggests that you are superior to misfortune and life burdens. You're able to rise above trouble because of faith in yourself and faith in God. 17 is a number of hope, truth, and charity toward others with a deep feeling for beauty and a strong power of intuition. And look, it gets even sweeter because your full personality is 45. What is 45 about? Now, 45 is a number of sweet charity. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Help
even more.
Huh?
And even more.
Well, let me start back going, man. A number of sweet charity. Do unto others as you'll have them do unto you. Help the fallen and downtrodden. And somewhere down the road, you're going to have a good marriage and much fruit. So even if you don't bother to get married, at least you can find yourself hook up nicely with a nice somebody who really match with you, okay?
Yeah.
This is the number of the good people who make the earth a happier place to live in. Now think about that. As Jamaicans will say, your name show that you was a good somebody, right?
Okay.
But hold on. You know, most Jamaicans don't use the word person, you know. They say somebody.
Somebody.
I love it. Hey, your destiny here is 62, and I'm sure you live past 62 already, right?
Yeah.
So if you was a wicked man, you wouldn't make it past 62. So give thanks. That proves you're not a wicked man, right?
Not a wicked.
Yeah. So now we can expect you to live as long as the hills. Just be kind to yourself. Take care of your number one, which is your physical body. All right?
Yeah.
Now, what is your question?
can't get no good liquor, we want a little work, we want to know if we can get a little work.
Listen carefully.
Apply, but me not get no response yet.
Listen carefully, man. It would suit you to focus on creating a job for yourself, you know.
Yes, that's right. I will.
No, listen. Just keep concentrating on being self-employed.
Yes.
It's kind of hard at your age to be working for people, you know.
Yeah.
It drives you too hard.
I want a driving job. I look still.
You want to drive?
Yeah, man. I want a driving job. I look.
Oh, you want to drive a car for someone?
No, I'm not want a car. No. I want to go like one of the hardware truck also.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you know, you'll have to. First, you need to get some business cards printed, right?
Yeah.
With you as professional truck driver, right?
Yeah.
And then you can give a card to every hardware that you come across. Okay?
Yeah.
So once you give a card, you know, normally a man just put down the card, but it on file. So if him need a man for emergency, him just call you until him get the can do without you, right?
Well, I no card me do, you know, me do letter.
Listen, you can do all the letter you want.
Yeah.
But I can assure that if a European man, what you call a white man, want to do any kind of thing, him get him build business cards, right?
I understand.
And he give those cards away to certain people who him going aim at.
Yeah.
And target certain people.
That is the problem.
So you need to target the lumber companies and those kind of warehouse people, okay?
Yes. Yeah.
You understand? You look for a target, right?
Yeah.
And you give them your card.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
A letter will only go so far.
Yeah, I understand.
You have some man can bother read a letter.
Yeah.
But you just take your card and put it in his pocket or somewhere until one day a truck man sick and him have to call in somebody and call you quickly, and next you know he realize that you're more reasonable and you got more sense and more wisdom than the other person. Say, oh, you keep this man, yeah, right?
Yeah,
you don't know. You have to line up yourself.
Yeah.
Okay? Business card. Most black men don't, that I know about, they don't build business cards. Even if they make a promise to do it, them don't end up doing it. You know, we have certain slack ways about how we do business.
Yes, inability to perform.
We can perform. We just don't do the right thing. You need to build make business cards.
Yeah.
Anyone with a laptop or any kind of computer can build them for you, or you go to any Xerox or any place that do those things and get some built.
I understand.
You understand? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, if I was a garbage man that carry out people garbage, I would get business cards printed as some kind of sanitation expert.
Yeah, any kind of work. I understand.
Sanitation expert.
Yeah.
Who can talk to me when I give my business card and say, I'm a sanitation expert?
Big man.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, you know, that's what we need to do. But I hearing people talking about them do a little this, we do a little selling, a little. No one should be talking about little when it comes to business, you know. Leave that word alone. Either you do business or you don't. You can't do a little business. A little business can't help nobody. You need to do business.
You need to
right?
do business. Yeah.
You know, get some business cards printed. Any other questions?
A little never female born nama same Capricorn. No know if we correspond.
But there are 12 types of Capricorns, my brethren.
Okay.
12 types, you know.
Yeah.
A Capricorn rat is different to a Capricorn dog, different to a Capricorn snake, different to a Capricorn pig, different to a Capricorn monkey. 12 types of them. What are you going to do? So you know what year she born?
Yeah, 1960.
Oh, so she will be a Capricorn rat. Right?
January 6th.
If she got January 6th, then she wouldn't even be a rat. She would be a boar, what I'm called a pig, right?
Yeah.
So that means, and you born in the year of the snake?
Yeah.
Man, 99 times out of 100, that is a bad choice, okay?
That is a bad choice.
It would be, as far as I know. Let me take a look for you though. Let me take a look, all right? Let's see what happens if a snake husband decide to do it with a boar or a pig wife. Hold on. Snake husband, boar wife. Here's what it says now. Listen keenly, right?
Yeah.
The snake has unfailing determination and willpower. That you know.
Yeah.
The boar is easygoing and community spirited. He feels that she will not be able to understand him or further his career because of her indulgent and compromising attitude toward others. He is mystical, sophisticated, and deep. She is simple, trusting, and naive. He finds her scruples unappealing and have no use for her goodwill unless there's a special motive behind it. She is incapable of figuring out his complex and doubting mind. The snake could be aloof, that means that you may not communicate with her well at all, right?
Yeah.
And uncaring for the boar's sweetness and sincerity, and the boar's feelings will be very hurt. Their diametrically opposed personalities cannot provide either with much happiness at all. So that's not something that works. Okay? Now hold on. When you say A, you have to say B. You have people named soulmates, right?
Yeah.
Soulmates break every astrological rule, you know. In other words, soulmates, like when you meet two people that are not supposed to be together, none at all, and they have a perfect relationship.
Yeah.
No, that happens. Yeah, there are times when that happens. So don't let me tell you that she's not no good for you and then you turn your back, you know.
I understand, man.
Check her out carefully, but in a case where you have it turn out to be a problem, just cool. Nobody get upset with her because that's how it normally works, okay?
Yes, because it was made to be that way.
Yeah, that's how it normally works. So you see, if you expect a problem, you technically don't have a problem, you know.
Yes, because you know to deal with it.
Yeah, because you expect the problem.
Yes, I understand.
Right? It's when you don't expect the problem.
Yeah.
Then you go nuts. Because you wonder how dare she do me that and ray.
Yeah.
Right? Summer brethren, you take it easy.
Yes. No number of interest.
Oh, from your name?
Yeah.
Yes, man. We have them right here. You have a pen?
Yes.
Your numbers
Yes, I do.
listen, make sure you get them, you know, because man was sitting up on the wall waiting for them too. Your number of interest is 11,
Yeah.
20,
Yeah.
31,
Yeah.
6,
Yeah.
25,
Yeah.
and 17.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Okay?
Yeah.
You take it in Jamaica. How to identify a heart attack. Could you imagine talking something like that on radio at this time of the night? How to identify a heart attack. If something went wrong with your heart, would you know it? Really? Not all heart problems come with clear warning signs. There's not always an alarming chest clutch followed by a fall to the floor as you see in the movies. Some heart symptoms don't even happen in your chest, and it's not always easy to tell what's going on. Chest discomfort is the most common sign of heart danger. If you have a blocked artery or are having a heart attack, you may feel pain, tightness, or pressure in your chest. Everyone has a different word for that feeling. Some people say it's like an elephant is sitting on them. Other people say it's like a pinching or burning. If it's just a very brief pain, or if it's a spot that hurts more when you touch or push it, it's probably not your heart. You should still get it checked out by a doctor. If the symptoms are more severe and don't go away after a few minutes, you should see a doctor immediately. Nausea, indigestion, heartburn, or stomach pain. Some people have these symptoms during a heart attack. They may even vomit. Women are more likely to report these types of symptoms than men. So if you feel this way, then you are at risk for heart attack problems. Pain that spreads to the arm. Another classic heart attack symptoms is pain that radiate down the left side of the body. It almost always starts from the chest and moves outwards. You know, some people even feel dizzy or lightheaded. Many things could make you lose your balance or feel faint for a moment. Maybe you didn't have enough to eat or drink, or you stood up too fast. But if you suddenly feel unsteady and you also have chest discomfort or shortness of breath, call a doctor right away. It could mean your blood pressure has dropped because your heart isn't able to pump the way that it should. Then there's throat or jaw pain. By itself, throat or jaw pain probably isn't heart related. More likely it's caused by a muscular issue, a cold or a sinus problem. But if you have pain or pressure in the center of your chest that spreads up into your throat or jaw, it could be a sign of a heart attack. If you get exhausted easily, or if you suddenly feel fatigued or out of breath after doing something you had no problem doing in the past, like climbing the stairs or carrying groceries from the car, then make an appointment with your doctor right away. These types of significant changes are more important than every little ache and pain you might be feeling. Extreme exhaustion or unexplained weakness, sometimes for days at a time, can be a symptom of heart disease, especially for women. Then there's the issue of snoring. It's normal to snore a little while you are in a deep sleep. But unusually loud snoring that sounds like a gasping or choking can be a sign of sleep apnea. That's when you stop breathing for brief moments several times at night while you are sleeping. This puts extra stress on your heart. Then there's sweating. Breaking out in a cold sweat for no obvious reason could signal a heart attack. If this happens along with any of these other symptoms, call an ambulance or a taxi and get to a hospital right away. Don't try to drive yourself, please. But what if you have a cough that won't quit? Well, in most cases, this isn't a sign of heart trouble. But if you have heart disease or know you're at risk, pay special attention to the possibility. If you have a long-lasting cough that produces a white or pink mucus, it could be a sign of heart failure. This happens when the heart can't keep up with the body's demands, causing blood to leak back into the lungs. All of these signs help to identify a heart attack. It is important to know these things. Very, very important. This is Wisdom Unveiling. It's now 3:39 in Jamaica. You're listening to Radio Jamaica. The show is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. Now let me read you another opinion of how to survive a heart attack. Let's say it's 7:25 p.m. and you're going home alone, of course, after an unusually hard day on the job. You're already tired, upset, and frustrated. Suddenly, you start experiencing severe pain in your chest that starts to drag out into your arm and up into your jaw. You're only about 5 kilometers from the hospital nearest your home. Unfortunately, you don't know if you'll be able to make it that far. Now, how do you survive a heart attack when alone? Since many people are alone when they suffer a heart attack without help, the person whose heart is beating improperly and who begins to feel faint have only about 10 seconds left before losing consciousness. However, these victims can help themselves by coughing repeatedly and very vigorously. A deep breath should be taken before each cough, and the cough must be deep and prolonged, as when producing sputum from deep inside the chest. A breath and a cough must be repeated about every 2 seconds without let up until help arrives or until the heart is felt to be beating normally again. Deep breaths get oxygen into the lungs, and coughing movements squeeze the heart and keep the blood circulating. The squeezing pressure on the heart also helps it regain normal rhythm. In this way, heart attack victims can get to a hospital and get help. You know, this piece is more practical than the other piece, because this piece at least tell you what to do until you can reach, get medical help. Yeah. The first piece identifies the thing, but the second piece here says what to do. Another piece we have here, what time should you sleep? Is there a best time to sleep? There's a saying that sleeping early and waking up early is good for your health. How true is that? Is it all right to sleep late and wake up late? Hey, you actually have an amazing biological clock ticking inside your body. It is perfectly precise. It helps to regulate your various body functions, including your sleeping time. From 11 p.m. to 3 a.m., most of your blood circulation concentrates in your liver. Your liver gets larger when filled with more and more blood. This is an important time when your body undergoes detoxification process. Your liver neutralizes and breaks down body toxins accumulated throughout the day. However, if you don't sleep at this time, your liver cannot carry out this detoxification process smoothly. Look, if you sleep at 11 p.m., you have full 4 hours to detoxify your body. If you sleep at 12 midnight, you have 3 hours. If you sleep at 1 in the night, you have 2 hours. But if you sleep at 2 in the night, you have only 1 hour to detoxify. Well, what if you sleep at after 3 in the night? Unfortunately, you won't have any time to actually detoxify your body. If you continue with this sleeping pattern, these toxins will accumulate in your body over time. And you know what happens next? It could even form a cancer. What if you sleep late and wake up late? Have you tried going to bed very late at night? Did you realize how you feel very tired the next day, no matter how much you slept? Sleeping late and waking up late is indeed very bad for your health. Besides, not having enough time to detoxify your body, you will miss out other important body functions too. You see, from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m., most blood circulation concentrates in your lungs. What should you do at this moment? Well, you should exercise and breathe in fresh air, taking good energy into your body, preferably in a garden. At this time, the air is very fresh, with lots of beneficial ions. 5 a.m. to 7 a.m., most blood circulation concentrate in your large intestine. What should you do at this time? You should go to the toilet, my brethren. Pass out all unwanted waste matter from your large intestine. Prepare your body to absorb more nutrients throughout the day. From 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., most blood circulation concentrate in your stomach. What should you do at this moment? Have your breakfast. This is your most important meal in the day. Make sure you have all the required nutrients from your breakfast. Not having breakfast causes lots of health problems for you in the future. That's the way to start your day. No wonder why people living in villages and farms are healthier. They sleep early and wake up early as they follow their natural biological clock. If you follow this, you're sure to feel fresher and more energetic all the day long. This, my friend, is wisdom unveiling. This is a time when we normally talk about dreams. What did you dream? Plow. Now, if you dream you see a plow, this is a pleasant dream to farmers as it is a sign of good crops. To others, it denotes profitable employment. Plums, ripe plums denote success. Green young plums denote failure in business. Plumber, to see a plumber, that it means that you will own property before long. Generally, a piece of real estate, like a piece of land or so. Okay, poet. To dream of a poet denotes that you are a fascinating lover. Really? Poison. To dream of taking poison denotes that you are pregnant and that you will have a beautiful boy child. Wow. But to a man, though, it denotes that his life is in danger, though. Police officer. To dream of a police officer denotes petty troubles and misunderstandings among friends. Pool. To dream of a pool of clear water denotes success. Muddy water is a sign of failure. Plate. An empty plate denotes that your friends are false. Watch yourself. If filled, it denotes that your neighbor is in the bootlegging business, but that is none of your business. You should not meddle in the affairs of others. Attend to your own business and you will succeed in life and be happy. Plank. To dream that you walk on a plank denotes courage and security. Platform. To be on a platform is a sign of elevation. It also denotes future prosperity. Piano. To hear piano play denotes pleasant news. Pickles. To eat them denotes joy and profit. To buy or sell them is a sign of prosperity and profitable employment. Pickpocket. To dream of a pickpocket person denote that you will overcome your enemies and beat them at their own game. Pigs. To dream of pigs denote laziness. To feed them signifies contempt. Pigeons. To see them flying is a sign of approaching marriage. Pillow. To see a pillow in your sleep denote that you will go on a long vacation. To sleep on a large pillow denotes a successful business enterprise. Diarrhea. To have an attack of this sickness denote that you will soon change your present place of abode. To see others suffering from this sickness indicates pleasure. Dice. To dream of throwing dice denotes riches by lottery or other games of chance. To a professional man, it denotes skill and proficiency in his profession. Disabled. To dream that you are disabled is a warning of reform. To see others in this position denote that you will succeed in your present undertakings, regardless of conditions and competition. Dentist. If you dream you see a dentist, it denotes domestic quarrels which may lead you to separation. To have one fix your teeth in your sleep denote that you will become comfortably rich in the near future. Deposit. To dream that you deposit money on any article denotes that you will grow rich. To deposit money in a bank denotes a successful life. Desert. To be in a desert alone denotes long life. To be lost in one denotes profitable employment. Demonstration. To dream of giving a demonstration denote that you are a genius. You should therefore develop your mental faculties, which will be beneficial to you. Crocodile denotes danger from an unexpected source. Criminal. To see a criminal denote that your liberty is threatened. Crutches signifies joy and happiness, which will be lasting. Cufflinks. This is a sign of sudden wealth. Gold links signify a loving sweetheart. Cut. To dream that you cut yourself signifies discontent and hardship. Dagger. To see one foretells pain and misery. To dream that you are being pierced with one denotes the death of a friend or near relative. Watch it. Greetings. Greetings.
Hello.
Yeah, greetings. How you do?
I'm good, thank you. I'd like a card reading, please.
Excellent. What a voice, man. You have a wonderful voice, you know.
Thank you.
Yes, man. So, let's give you a card reading. You had it done before?
Maybe a year and a half ago.
Year and a half. Let's do it. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
8.
8.
Mm-hmm.
Come again.
9.
Huh?
9.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
4.
Pardon?
4.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
1.
Come again.
2.
That's it. Your first card here shows sorrow. Were you very sorry? Were you very sad in recent times?
Yes.
What happened?
Well, I think that was last year I had a miscarriage.
Right. And last year is like yesterday, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Now, this shows a girl kneeling down and she's crying.
Mm-hmm.
Now, listen carefully. Do you have a daughter?
Yes, I do.
Uh-huh. How much children you have so far?
3.
Any sons?
2.
Okay. Now, either you will give birth to the baby that you lost, or that baby comes as your first granddaughter after the fact. Okay? In any case, this baby was probably a girl and will return to you. All right?
Mm-hmm.
There's another card here now called satisfaction, suggesting that you are going to be very satisfied with your life, you know.
Okay.
So you will overcome all the sadness. Believe you me. You have another card here now, and it's called the Emperor. But hold on. When is your birthday?
February the 8th.
February the 8th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. February 8th. What year are you born?
84.
84?
Mm-hmm.
February the 8th, 1984. So you're actually born in the year of the rat, okay?
Mm-hmm.
In other words, you are an Abasi woman, all right?
Yeah.
And the book of Abasi will be out on the road in a matter of weeks, so try and get your copy. You need, it'll be a good thing to know yourself. The average person only know themselves by about 5 to 10% the most.
Mm-hmm.
Now, hold on. If you had made that baby would have been born last year? Would that baby be born last year or the year before?
Mm-hmm. The year before.
The year before. Okay.
I now have a young baby, you know.
Okay, and you have a young baby after you lost that one?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Is it a girl or a boy?
Boy.
It is very possible, though, that that's the same baby.
Okay.
Even if it was coming as a girl before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Usually the baby you get after the fact is the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because why I say that too is because the emperor shows up, which means that God has corrected something that would have gone horribly wrong. So it would have been a problem child if you had that child. But now you have the child in a better star system. Okay?
Yeah.
There's a card here now called the priest, which means that you are very blessed. So it's not a curse you have, all right?
Okay.
There's another card here now, and it's a daughter. She is the princess of growth, suggesting that one of your daughters, how much daughters you have?
One, just one.
One girl? Well, she's going to grow well. How old is she?
She's 5.
She's going to grow well. She may be very stubborn, but she will be brilliant.
Okay.
And you have another card here now called prosperity, which means that you will be very prosperous in the near future. And a card that shows the queen of reflection. Queen means wife, so you're going to get married. Have you ever been married?
No.
Well, you will be in time, okay? It's possible it may happen within the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years or less. So, do what you know is right. Do not depress yourself. Almighty God and Mother Nature knows best. Okay?
Yeah.
So what is really bothering you now?
It's just that me and my child's father, right now going through some issues. And
so you're saying that he is now acting up?
Yes, usually he does act up, but now we think this is it now.
You mean he's acting up more than he normally acts up?
It's just that we're having an argument now, and we just think it's time to part.
Both of you think it's time to part?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm not so sure about him, but from what I'm seeing on my side, that's what it looks like.
So you guys have learned to agree to disagree? So when is his birthday?
The 10th of the 10th.
What year?
68.
68? Okay. And I did say you're born the year of the rat, right? And he's born in the year of the monkey. Well, the rat and monkey is workable. It's not highly compatible, but it is workable. It's something that can work. As a matter of fact, even though you break up, you may still have a good relationship. You may still relate well, even though you break up.
Yeah.
You understand? You think that's possible?
It's possible.
Yeah. What is that about him that you can't bear, that you can't deal with?
Selfishness.
Huh? Selfishness.
Yeah,
well, the monkey tend to hold on. The monkey tend to hold on to his money very tightly.
That too.
That much I can tell you.
That's the biggest issue.
The monkey worships his money. He believes in his money.
Every time there's an argument, it's usually about money.
So when you get all angry with him over money, what kind of things you do? Cuss and carry on? Huh?
Yes.
And call him names?
Not really, but just trying to get him to understand we're a family and this is what needs to be done. So why complain and quarrel about it?
Let me add up something. Something that have to be added up. Give me your birth date again.
The 8th.
8, right?
Of the 2nd.
Wait, 8th of February? What's his birth date?
The 10th of the 10th, 68.
Oh, so he's number 10 and you're number 8. And that add to guess what? 18, So your birthdays together at the 18. Do you know what 18 is about?
No.
18 features, now listen carefully for what 18 mean, a number of family quarrels or violent fights.
Okay.
You ever hit him yet? When you hit him with slap him with a chair?
No.
Who were you hit him with?
My hand.
Box him down?
Not box him down.
One cuffing him, what's it, huh? Well, he actually need to leave you though. That's not the role of love, okay? Yeah. You're not supposed to be hitting one another. But you is really the problem. Right? Just as I was about to help you cuss him, I have to help him cuss you. Because because you see, 18 is like you is a big part of the problem because you are losing your temper, You're not supposed to do that. You'll inspire him to give you an unlucky blow and then he gets all the blame, right? When a man hit a woman, all kind of marks come up on her, She look like a truck run over her, But if a woman murder a man, he have hell to show the police what she do, So that's the problem. 18, when you two come together, the numbers come to 18. 18 features a number of family quarrels or violent fights. This number contains the power to break up family life. Be on your guard. Watch everything carefully. Avoid the peril by good, cool judgment and self-control, even while standing firmly for justice and rights. 18 is a number of genius and insanity too. So choose which of those you'll have and be watchful, right? So in some ways, in his mind, it may look as though you start behaving like you was the man, right? You understand? And he is not designed to accept that. Okay? How much times him hit you?
Well, not really.
That's my point. How much times you hit him? 5 times, 6 times?
Well, I'll get upset sometimes.
And when you get upset, what you do?
Yeah, that's what I do.
But he need to leave you. He's not supposed to be with you because you would make that man go prison. So it's in his best interest to leave you. But he needs to support his child or children. You understand? But he needs to move on.
Yeah.
And you now need to learn from this experience. Do not go with any man who born on the 10th day of any month. Or you can do the same thing all over again. Because 10 and 8 is 18. You by yourself is an excellent human being, 8 is a number of the Christ spirit, He by himself is excellent too. 10 is about pride and honor. Put you together, big problem. Right?
Yeah.
But there's certain ways that a female must never behave, and you need to learn from that. If not, you'll always be losing men. Okay? Seriously.
Yeah.
Don't hit.
I don't want to have to be like that. So.
Well, certain energy can bring out the worst in one of you.
Exactly.
In the number 18 scenario, one is going to hit one. Either you hit him or he hit you. Right? But it ought not to be you doing all the hitting all the time like that. Clearly, it means that you've lacked respect for him. Right? And he need not stay with you if that is the case. But it does not mean that you is an evil person. It's just that the numerology, the number, the energy, the number took over because you lack self-control. And self-control is the master. Is a great thing, to have self-control. If you don't have self-control, you're technically a mad person. Okay? Because then, do you remember telling him that you would stab him up?
No, I've never said that.
Because some women go that far, And those who say they would do it very often end up doing it. A woman who tell a man she would stab him up may end up stabbing him, In
but
other
I
words,
never said that to him.
No, I'm just saying that some women would tell a man she would stab him up. And if he don't run, he gets stabbed up for true. For real. Okay? Anyway, do everything in your power to not let the children see you and him at war again. I think he's doing a good favor to you by moving on.
Yeah.
And
we both think that's what we need to do.
Yeah. But I think that in the end, you will have a much better relationship with someone. And he will have a much better relationship with someone. And then the two of you will be able to connect as good friends, you know. That's my view.
Yes, I know.
Because you actually love each other, you know. You understand?
And we have a good connection too. It's just that when it comes to certain things, we just cannot get along, which is financially. It causes all the problems. He is a totally different person financially.
Based on what I see here, you will end up happy. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've actually passed the worst. But you and him together that's a no-no, okay?
Right.
And it don't have anything to do with he being wicked or with you being wicked. It's just that the two of you cannot handle number 18 energy.
Yeah.
And the number 18, he flex in a way that makes you lose your temper, and you lose your temper in a way that make him have to make a different flex, right? That's counterproductive. So you take it easy, okay?
Thank you.
Take it easy. Blessed.
All right.
You know your prayer time?
I think it's between 11 and 1.
Right, midnight. And remember to face the north, okay?
Yeah.
Take it easy now. And remember, you're past the worst, man.
Yes.
And and that baby is a big time blessing.
Thank you.
And he will support his child. Just watch and see what's going to work.
All right.
Take it easy now.
Thank you.
Blessed. Good. It's now 4:28 in Jamaica. Brothers and sisters, it has been a pleasure, a gift to be here with you. Remember that coming up at 5 o'clock is The Sunny Side Up with Derek Wilkes and Paula Ann Porter Jones. Let me be clear that coming up at 5 o'clock is The Sunny Side Up with Derek Wilkes and Paula Ann Porter Jones. Now, brothers and sisters, we give thanks for you to be here with us. We've been told that we had some breaking transmission in some of the other countries. So I can only promise that next week I will read the astrology again. So those of you who missed it, don't feel no way. You'll get it again next Monday night. My phone number for those of you who want to get private readings done is 876-844-2295. That is 876-844-2295. You can also check out our YouTube channel. Just type in the word King Majesty. For those of you who feel depressed, remember that whatever you're going through is only for a time, because nothing lasts forever, neither good nor bad nor indifferent. So it's just for a time. So take care of yourself. We give thanks and praises to Radio Jamaica for allowing us to be here. Give thanks and praises to all our well-wishers, all our elders, all our critics. We love you all. On behalf of myself, Majesty, and
Jacob,
we give thanks and praises. So keep sweet and remember, it is nice to be nice. Take care of yourself and take care of everyone around you. Let care and forethought be the driving force in your life. Sila, blessed.